What's up, everybody?
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
Ladies and gentlemen, please take your seats. The show is about to begin.
Let's get ready to rumble!
What is up, everybody?
Look at there. We're on TV.
I know, right? We fancy tonight. Look at that.
Yeah.
I just want to say thank you. We appreciate everybody for watching us tonight. And I had to invite somebody to come hang out with me for a while because I haven't got to hang out with him for, I don't know, probably at least 6-7 months now.
It's a long time.
It's been a while. So
Yeah.
it was a long trip for him to come down just to drink with me.
Yeah, we like Dr. Pepper.
Dr. Pepper and Diet Dr. Pepper all on that table back there.
Right.
But no, how is everybody? How is everybody? Hey, it is Billy. That's right. Billy Temple is in Kansas. Well, I can't even say Kansas City. It's Kansas, damn it.
Right. Yeah.
Jamie Brodowski. What's up, Jamie?
I thought Jamie was going to be here with us.
I'm hoping Jamie will be up for the December 11th show that we are having. It's going to be the toy show for the kids. We're donating all the toys that we have for the kids that are stuck in the hospital for the holidays.
Yeah.
At Children's Mercy. So please, guys, come out, come open-heartedly and with a big wallet to buy some toys for the kids.
Right. I thought we was having a party here tonight, but I'm the only one that showed up.
Well, I know, right? Everybody got scared because you came. He was like, "Oh, Billy's coming now. We can't hang with him."
Dang.
They got scared. They know how you party.
Don't drink Dr. Pepper like I do.
They know how you party, sir. Everybody got scared.
Right.
What's up, John, Jamie, Daniel? Hey, yeah, I got a little bit of sleep. Not much. No, I can't lie. I want to say probably, all day Sunday.
I woke
Pretty
him
much.
up at 3 p.m. when I got here.
Pretty much all day Sunday I slept. Slept and slept and slept and slept.
Right. Yeah, I'm liking this new hair I got, man. That's pretty cool.
You ain't got that hole in the floor fixed? No hole in the floor fixed. No, sir.
We got a hole in the floor?
Not here at my job.
Oh.
I had to jackhammer out a lot of stuff. Can we PayPal you a donation?
Yeah.
Yes, absolutely. 100%. Anybody that would like to, I'll hit you. Just private message me or jamespatrickpittman@gmail.com. That's my PayPal information. So if you guys want to just hit it up and send it to me, I'll gladly run across this. Well, damn. Generally, I would say I'd run across the street to the Family Dollar store and go buy some toys, but we've moved the location. But yes, you send me $5, you send me $100. I guarantee every penny of that will go.
$500.
Or $500. Yeah.
Yeah, I like math.
Guarantee every penny of that will go for the kids, and me and my wife personally will go shopping to make sure we get all the toys for them. 100%.
Right. We got Nelson's in Florida. Y'all, it's weird being here. It's like I don't have all the pressure of the life. Just sit here and take it easy.
Yeah, I know, right?
It's like an on TV.
Base. What? Who's commenting on base for us? How the hell is that?
Everybody's an admin. So,
But
Sonya, I guess. Right?
no,
She signed it, see? Did she spell her name right?
Yeah, it had to be my wife.
Right.
Ask Billy if he can show you his fancy stick.
Oh.
Oh, no. That's all I'll say for you,
I
Dan.
probably need to get that out of the vehicle since it's going to get cold tonight.
Yeah, for sure.
Dick don't like being cold.
I'm just going to leave that one alone. Okay, moving on. Stick don't like to be cold. How you doing, James? Mr. Ronnie Pruitt.
Oh, Ronnie.
Mr.
Ronnie's in Texas.
Yeah, Ronnie's amazing. I love him. What's up, sir? Civic will be there this weekend. I'm glad to see that, sir. Glad to see that. What's up, Shannon? John? Everybody?
I spent the weekend with Shannon, or I spent Saturday with Shannon.
Shannon, yeah. Shannon's a good guy. Very good guy, for sure.
What day is today? It's Monday, right?
Today is Monday. Yes,
Well, they
sir.
all run together.
It is Monday the 5th. The 5th. Billy stroked his stick at my house last. Oh, shit. What were y'all doing in that basement till 2 o'clock in the morning? You say talking, but y'all were stroking each other's sticks, it sounds like.
I was showing Dan the proper way to shoot the balls.
The proper way to stroke his stick.
Right.
We'll definitely be back, sir, for sure. 100%. Demo King's in the house. Okay, what's up, sir?
Demo Kings, is that the one that's got the DK on
I
the
believe
windows?
so. Yes, sir.
It's usually about a foot tall.
I believe so, yeah.
Well, theirs is just a little taller than most people's decals. They're easily recognizable, is what I mean.
Well, you know, when you come at this height, anything a little taller is easily
Right.
recognizable.
I wasn't going to say that.
I'll call it out. It's all good.
Right. I think I spent the weekend with Clay as well.
What's up, Clay? Trunk King in the house. Who's Trunk King? Trunk King where? I don't see no Trunk King.
Right. And what house he talking about?
Yeah.
Because he was supposed to be here at the party too, and he's not here.
Well, I'd watch that because he's only 5 minutes away.
I know. That's what I was saying.
He's telling you to throw that peg leg on and come on. That's what I heard.
Right.
I sold my cruise and I'm building my Liberty. Okay, that's what's up.
Oh, wow.
You know, that Liberty is basically pretty close to a spitting image of the Dodge Nitro. And I know personally that them things can kind of get a little loud.
Yeah, they do 40s.
Mid-40s. Yeah. Civic's up the street. Well, bring your Civic ass down the road. Come on. Are we scared now? So how's everybody doing tonight? Anybody got any big plans coming up these next couple weeks? You know, besides Christmas and family and yada, 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 the good old routines and stuff. What about yourself, Billy? What you got going on, sir?
For when?
Next couple weeks.
Ooh, I don't know, man.
Too far ahead to look.
Look at the calendar. I know Wednesday night I'm going to go live. What time does Bobby Gailey go live?
Bobby, Drew, and Steve.
Yeah.
They all go live.
8?
I want to say it's 8.
So whatever
8,
time they
9,
go live, I'm going to go live a little bit beforehand, and we're going to talk about the Houma show. We got a show in Houma, Louisiana. So
Okay.
there's going to be some particulars about that. Craig Rowley's going to come on with me, and we're going to talk about that.
Okay.
So basically, I'm going to give you a preemptive, though. Those of you that's coming to that Houma show, you will go in and register where everybody else registers, and you'll get a sticker for your car. And if you don't have that sticker, then, you know, you got to get a sticker. You got to pay to be there, kind of thing. So,
That's what it sounds
but
like.
Craig and I are going to go over the details of that on Wednesday. Before then, we're not going to step on them, but we're going to do it.
Absolutely.
Might be Wednesday during the day. I don't know. Well, what day is today?
Today is Monday.
It'll be Wednesday when I get home.
Why?
Well, there's Tuesday and then Wednesday.
I know. I understand the way the days are on. So, but I mean, why is it going to take you 2 days to get home?
How long does it take you to get home?
I'm at home, so it doesn't take me at all. For me to be down there where you're at, we do it a day.
Well, yeah,
We
but
leave-
I like
we
to
leave-
stop and use the bathroom.
Well, we do too as well.
Yeah.
It's only a 13-hour drive to your house, but
Well, that's more than a day. A day is
we,
8 hours.
We make it in about 16 hours, but we literally.
Well, that's 2 days. 8-hour day. It's 2 8-hour days. That's 2 days.
Me and my wife, we get up at probably about 3 o'clock in the morning, and we take out of here and we leave and we drive nonstop until we get there.
Man,
We do that trip every
3
year.
o'clock out. That 3 o'clock's not good for
Every year.
anybody.
I mean,
Right?
well, you go to bed at 5 the day before.
I usually go to bed at 2. That's why 3 don't work. Right?
No, that's what. Honestly, that's what me and the wife do. I want to say probably about 3, 4 o'clock in the morning. We normally leave out of here, and we kind of we take our time to drive, but we don't like push it and act retardedly.
Right.
Excuse me, retardedly crazy, you know. But we push it a little bit, but not too much, you know. Because I want to get there in one day, but I'm not trying to be.
Right. Well, I'll be honest with you, man. Normally, I do that kind of thing too, and I'm probably gonna do it tomorrow as well and be on home. But
It's a long drive. I'm not gonna
listen.
lie.
This year's not over yet, is it? What
This
year
year
is it?
just begun.
December.
Well,
It's almost over.
December, yeah.
So far, I'm 71 days in a hotel. Like 71 nights in Marriott Hotel.
I want to say you was more than that last year, though.
Yeah, no, I think I was at 50 something last time. So I guess what I'm saying is, man, I'm tired of pushing. You know, I'm tired. I'm gonna just chill a little bit.
I can understand, you know,
Hey,
especially.
I thought he liked my hat, man.
What was it? Me and you just sitting here talking. We
Yeah, I
can't
looked
get
over
your
and
Bob.
saw that Mike does not appreciate my hat, man. I can't not believe that. I thought we were friends.
Hats. I'm buying a vehicle.
And I'd like to add that Mike owns this hotel in Cleveland, Tennessee, and he did not invite me to stay there whenever I came to Benton, Tennessee, which is close. Feelings was hurt, Mike. Yeah, I guess you don't like my hat. We got hats. Ooh, we got 600 hats coming.
Base Wars has got hats coming. I can say that. He has listened, and they're coming.
Right.
And hopefully, we're gonna have a couple more things on the way down the run.
Yeah.
You know,
Next year, we're trying to put our legs under us and have some garb for you guys. What do you call that? Merchandise. Merch is short for merchandise, and we're going to try and have that for you guys. Nelson, you need to show up at that next show in Florida in January, man. I got your trophy in my van.
Shit. See, there you go. You just heard what he said. Next weekend, right? Is that
I
the?
think it's in January. Next weekend, this weekend is Homa, Louisiana.
Okay, yeah.
Jordan Acosta is going to be doing that one. Look, there's Gary Davis, man. I thought he didn't love us no more.
Oh, Gary loves us.
Proud to see him there.
Gary's a man. He's a man. Is there any shows? Marcus.
December in the area. He's in your area.
There's
one at Jimmy's house Saturday. This Saturday. No, it's not your house.
December.
You have one.
It is this Saturday, actually, is it?
Yeah.
Yes. Oh wow, it is this Saturday. Next Saturday at
That's
My
why
Audio.
I brought you
the toy drive.
I brought you awards, right?
Shh. You had to just break all that. I was gonna break it out. All right.
Oh, bring the tag plates, man.
You got it now. It's all you.
Yeah. So, I come up here and brought the finals awards to Jimmy for you guys to have this weekend. So y'all come to the show and pick up your final awards. And if you take pictures with it, man, you see how that little red thing's in the back's all lit up? Hook a battery up to your award and take pictures and post it. And thank DTX for helping us pay for those. DTX have sponsored those awards. Dan Horner. Randall, Homa is a 2-day show. Actually, it's a 3-day show. It's Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Friday night, I think everybody's hanging out, goofing off, kind of thing. There's a hotel right there on the premises. I don't know if you can still get there or not. I don't know how far away you are, but it's 2-day. Jordan will be there Saturday and Sunday, I believe.
Which show are we talking about now?
Homa. You need a different one. Everybody's seen that one.
Yeah.
Right?
This right here, guys.
Yeah, it's a Savard build. That one's in Mississippi. Was in Mississippi.
I don't think it is anymore.
So JY Power, Southern Thunder Car Audio, and Savard help sponsor those awards, and we appreciate them. So let me see. So if y'all would go to their website and check out their products, all of them, that would be awesome. Y'all know JY.
Amazing battery power.
Southern Thunder's kind of new, but they've been around for a year at least. They're over in Atlanta, Georgia, and Savard's been around for
years.
How old are you?
Years. Yeah, I was right.
Yeah, Savard's been around longer than we have.
Really?
So, yeah. Oh, yeah.
See, I knew that they had been around at least. I mean,
when we was playing with crayons, they existed.
40 years they've been around.
Oh, yeah.
At least.
Yeah, when we were playing with crayons, they were doing their thing.
All right. Last but not least, should
Right.
we keep on waiting on these?
No.
We should break a little bit out.
Yeah, get a battery.
Oh. Okay. Keep on.
Right.
Keep talking about it.
How much is the sponsorship to put my name on a trophy?
Who said that?
On what kind of trophy?
Who said that, sir?
His nip on a trophy. Dan wants to put
Dan
his
Curran? Dan? It's got to be $1 million.
We don't call it a nip. We call it a boob, man.
$1 million for Dan.
It'd have to be enough for me to retire, right?
Right? Because
all my other sponsors would say, see you.
Exactly
Right.
what I was going to say. After everybody else sees Dan's name on there, they ain't going to want to play with us no
Right.
more. So it's going to have to be a little bit of money.
Yeah. So I don't know if you guys have seen it, but Scott is with Southern Thunder, and so there's your logo. Not many people have seen these. Jordan gave out a few. They just came in last week, and So Greg has had a few, but not really many people have seen them yet. Yeah. Oh, and they're two-sided this time. So if you get tired of one image, then you just flip it over and you got new awards. So like getting one award is really like getting two.
Yeah, they're trying to find damn battery and shit for this. Guess we should have thought about this a little bit more preemptive.
Well, we had to eat. What did we eat anyway? We ate chicken.
Barfoot.
We had chicken.
Yeah.
Jimmy's hooking up a battery to
Maybe I'm gonna go get a different one.
to the speakers. We're curious what frequency a DC battery will play on the speakers here. Right? Right?
That's pretty funny.
I don't know what the frequency is, but we'll see.
I don't have a stupid 12-volt battery or 9-volt battery over here.
Yeah. Yeah, Brad. So listen, and I'll tell you guys something too. I'm a little nervous. It was embarrassing to me that I ran out of tag plates. So I sought out some sponsors to help pay for them because I ordered a lot of them. But like, I'm going to make a post real soon. And if you have a build that you would like to be on an award, you'll want to put that image on that post because, but look, let me tell you this too. If you do see how this thing is wider than it is tall, a lot of you posted pictures that were like, if you take it normal with the iPhone, and I couldn't really use it, or I could only use a portion of it. So if you turn your phone sideways and take a picture, it really helps. And some people didn't get their builds on this. They were awesome pictures, but they were just the wrong orientation, and I couldn't make it work. I'm not the best artist in the world. But so anyway, I'm worried about these, and I'm going to make another order of these as fast as I can. So I'll make that post in the next few days and get you guys to send me some more builds. And I hope y'all like those. I know that some people like trophies, some people like different things, some people like cash, but this is what we have. And it's what we're going to have for a while because I ordered a lot of them. Hey, weren't we talking about Chris Wallace earlier today?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Chris Wallace. Is he here watching us today?
Yeah. He says hello.
What's up, Chris?
Oh, that's cool. Yeah. So I stopped by Dan Current's house. He displays his as well in his man cave. He's got a wall covered of Demo Dominator awards.
Yeah, keep going. Sorry.
Yeah.
I'm trying to be rude.
Yeah, Zach, man, I took this, what's that, hair growth stuff?
Hair growth stuff. No, you got golf cart. I don't know.
It was,
Rogaine.
no, man. It was, dang. Not alcohol, but what's the other stuff? Oh, yeah, you got to go a long ways away. It's too bright.
It's too bright.
I tried to do it on my live stream.
It's too.
What color is that thing? That is bright.
It's. All right, guys. Anyways, I was trying to show us. Sorry, I apologize.
It washes the camera out. That must be like a 25 volt.
Yeah, that's a big one.
Well, that's a 12 volt light bulb, man. Yeah.
Second place monster.
Right.
And, a couple others.
Yeah, I dropped, I brought, how many, Jimmy? About 20 or 30 of them?
About 20 or 30 of them sitting upstairs.
And y'all,
so,
yeah, it'd be awesome if y'all reach out and thank Dan Horner for helping sponsor those. Dan's having a tough time right now.
Directronics,
So
let everybody.
positive news to Dan would probably be good for him.
100%. Let him know, everybody, we appreciate him and all the hard work and effort that he's put in behind Directronics to keep it where it is and all the awesome recodes that we get from him.
Yeah. Now, see, this is what I had in mind. That's the reason there's a wire hanging out those things for you to hook up the batteries and make them light up in your build.
100%.
How awesome would that be?
I'm jealous. Let's see the trophy. So this is what I wanted to kind of show you guys what I was talking about. Every year, it's going to be a different trophy. You know, one year he might go over the top, and you might have an awesome award like that for third place. The next year, it might be something like this for third place. The year after, it might be completely different.
We already on next year, so.
So, I mean, just to let you guys know, it's never the same
We're not
boring ass
we handmade them all.
plastic. I mean, and I'm going to say this, and I'm sorry if people get mad, but not really. You see all them plastic trophies over there. How many of you guys have all them same plastic trophies that came from the same exact vendor, same place?
Well, nobody's really got them because they don't have a basement. It's, like 2 houses big. You know?
This is true too. Hold on now, but no, I mean seriously, think about it though. Think about how many people that have the exact same trophies from the exact same vendor from the exact same place.
Right. Well, they wrap their logo on poles though. That looks kind of neat.
Not really.
Well, they did, but some people do. I would if we did those. We would wrap base wars on there.
Well,
because we like to be fancy.
So what are you gonna do? Just stand in the background for all night long? Bring your ass over here, Peg Leg.
Oh, hey, y'all! Guess somebody showed up. Right? Where's Jason's trophy?
Upstairs.
We could get a photo with that.
Well, my truck?
Get a trophy.
Trophy.
Oh, the trophy?
Yeah, I brought them.
Yeah.
He brought one of them.
Well, yeah. You need to pull a chair right here. So
you
can
just gotta come over here and sit in the camera.
This one over here.
There you go. You just sit your.
Just kick it.
I grabbed the comfy chair.
I'm just kidding.
Down here too
That's
much.
Jimmy's turn.
Hold on, don't kick that one. All right. Tons of people, plastic trophies.
So,
I mean, you're right, and don't get me wrong.
I'm not even.
I like them.
Lie.
I like the old trophies, and there's some back there behind Jason, right there. That these are like individual trophies that came out, and there's a USAC one over there that's pretty cool, one that's lit up. And then the one right beside that one, that's 2019 second place, where Hank Veach beat my ass. Yes, I took a second place to Hank at USAC, but whatever.
I wouldn't be admitting that in public.
Hey, I'm proud. If I could take second place to Hank Veach in my Nitro, I had 415s. He had 1010s.
Tall, man, but you need to bend him over.
No, I'm not worried about that. The height of him. He's old. I crawl up his ass like a spider monkey.
Yeah.
No, but in all seriousness, everybody was like, I can't believe you went. Why? Literally, it was funny because Hank beat me by 4 dB. There was no way in hell I was going to catch him.
Was y'all in the step class?
Yeah. And then after that, I was 3 dB higher than the third place person, but they didn't bother to come because they didn't want to get their ass whipped. And I mean, after putting that much money and that much time and effort, why not?
He could have had a failure. You never know.
Now, what pissed me off was at the end when we went to go get our trophies, Hank didn't even want his ring, and he gave it to fucking.
Dang, could have gave it to you. Who'd he give it to? Was it a girl? Was she pretty?
He lives down there by you.
Huh? He wouldn't give an award to somebody.
He lives down there by you. Yes, sir.
Well,
yes, sir.
So I like the trophies too, but the reality is most people don't have a basement that is 4,000 square feet like Jimmy does, and I'm not kidding about that. But so people can't really store them.
Definitely not.
That's one reason. But another reason is so we provide the awards to all the judges, and I'm not mailing that, and I'm not putting all that stuff together.
Well, see, but you got to think, these organizations, they buy their own trophies and they put them together the night before, and I'm not trying to sit.
I know, man. You work all the time. That's the reason I look. The base wars judges, they just get the awards off their doorstep.
100%. I've been called many a time.
100%, and
while they were putting those together.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
and putting trophies together the night before a show.
So the shipping on that would cost a fortune, and instead of paying $30 a run, you guys would be paying $100 a run. So we just stick with our tag plates.
100%.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know, but I like the tag plates. They're different. I mean, don't get me wrong. There's a couple other organizations that do some other things.
So I'll be honest. I'll tell you the truth is when I first, so we were doing. Well, I started out with medallions, And then I started doing those plaques. You used to get a lot of plaques. You probably have some right
I
now.
heard plaques, medallions, and all that hanging on the wall over there. Yes, sir.
So when COVID happened, we couldn't get the plaques anymore. Right?
Yeah.
They got really hard to get. And then, so.
You went to license plates.
Right. And, man, when I got that first little metal light, I was like, I'm not giving this away as an award.
Those are the fun ones.
This one right here. One right here. See? Look. One of the very first ones. Yes, I keep this one. And
yeah.
That's.
Yeah, I was embarrassed to give this as an award. But people reacted and they liked them.
I mean, it's.
So I was like, well, okay. Well,
but see, here's the thing. And I mean, in all honesty, and I'm sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you. Yes, this is thicker and this is cooler. And this is thinner and whatever. But when it's hung up on the wall, who the fuck knows the difference?
Well, I'll tell you.
Can you tell the difference? Look. Tell me the difference.
Let me tell you the reason we went with this over this. If you have these on top of one another, they scratch. And these won't.
Yeah. No, I mean, you're absolutely right. I mean, look at the back. Look at all the deep.
I had somebody lay their tag plates out across their hood. It scratched them. So, but anyway, so that's why I did that.
So I mean, yeah, there's a little bit behind that part, but it is what it is.
Oh yeah, I grew hair, man.
Thanks, Billy.
Yeah. Sorry,
trying to catch up here a little bit.
Right.
It's a new hair for men called Viagra hair.
Right. Yeah. But
I don't know. It's just different, you know. And like Billy says, we like to stay a little bit unique. We have to be realistic.
That is true.
Sometimes.
When we first started doing them, nobody was doing tech plates.
No. Well, no one was doing them on a norm for tech plates.
They just do them on occasion.
On occasion, yes, sir.
So.
But no, it's amazing. And
right. Yeah.
So what are you up to tonight, sir? How are you feeling?
Oh, was working out in the garage, messing
working
around.
Out.
He wasn't working out.
No,
he was working
around with
out in the.
We
got the and the
right
in the.
Trying to get the was trying to get the new build going, but it highs and mids ain't gonna be ready for a toy drive. And
why'd you pull the wrap off? I don't understand. Why not leave the pink wrap on there?
It's going all DV drive. Man.
You should have left the pink wrap on there. And you could have put whatever sponsorship you wanted to on there, but you should have left the pink wrap.
It won't be mine.
I'm gonna be honest with you.
If I leave it the same,
it's not going to be yours unless you rip it apart and build it yourself. I found that out the hard way.
I might.
You say what you want to, but it's not going to be your build.
Okay, well, I'll put it the way I feel that I want it to be at first. Then the wall might be coming out. And
hence the whole Tahoe is ripped apart and fuck up the stairs because it wasn't Jimmy's build. I bought it, not built it.
Well, I've already this. If anybody wants to build mine, you're welcome to.
Yes, we all do.
I'm down.
I've already been scrutinized by that one by a few different people, but...
What's that?
Oh, hey.
Bought, not built.
Bought, not.
But I really don't care about that one.
Right. Look here, watch this. Where's the change stuff, man? We got to pay our bills, man. The sponsors stuff up there.
I apologize. I didn't realize that wasn't on.
Yeah, there you go. Right, see that?
Absolutely.
I got to move the kicker up because of the.
Okay. It doesn't. Yeah.
I'm gonna leave the computer alone now.
You get the outside of that.
I know I need to stay in my lane, right?
Stop. Leave my computer loud.
Right.
But no, it's there's a little bit of changes coming this year. I wouldn't say no more classes are being added.
Yeah, you got to get into the camera.
No, I was trying to hide over here in the corner, damn it. I'm always in the camera.
I learned that from Kip. So if you guys want a kick, right, go back and look at the live stream when I was on Kicker's podcast. And so I was there with Kip. And I kept looking at Kip talking because I'm talking to Kip, right? And Kip would get real animated. He would be pointing like, "Yay!" Whatever. But he was really not doing that. He was really saying, "Hey, fool, look at the camera." So yeah, but I kept forgetting to look at the camera. So.
Well, that's constantly like when you're asking me, you're like, "What are you looking at? What are you looking at? What are you looking at?" Well, it's partially because, Most of the time, the camera sits right here.
Yeah.
And I'm sitting here looking at the actual pictures.
Well, oh, that's weird. Dude, you gotta stop.
Yeah, see, there.
Yeah.
But no, most of the time the camera sits right there. And I'm looking at the camera, but I'm over here trying to peek around the camera, trying to see these bottom 3 comments because I can't see it because the camera's right there in the video.
Right. Yeah.
I'm waiting to see if we get more trunk people out.
Yeah, I'd be interested too.
You're gonna have to show me how to do that.
We've been playing around with a couple of the Civics and
or not right now.
Yeah.
seeing what they do at 53 hertz, 52 hertz, and this and that. So
I want to be able to, because this is another pretty decent camera.
we're ready for some fun.
I wonder, like, maybe.
Yeah, I hope y'all get a challenge.
Oh, there's already one out.
There's a couple coming.
Who is it?
I'm not gonna say, but there is a couple
No,
coming.
there's already one that put a
Civics.
62 up at
You gotta
53
get in
hertz.
the camera.
There's
Luis, or was it Luis or who was it? Somebody posted up a 62 at 53 hertz with the trunk built.
In California.
Think so.
that white one. Yeah. I know which one you're talking about. Yeah, but there's a couple other people that are coming.
There's some loud people out there.
Well, there's one trunk build that I've been waiting for to come out.
I'm waiting to see Conrad come.
Conrad had the CRX.
But when Conrad comes, y'all are gonna be in trouble.
He'll be no wall,
Mm,
and the CRX can't be trunk.
true. Yeah, you're right on that part. You're right on that part. I didn't think about it.
I almost spilled my Dr. Pepper here. Where'd they go?
Christian William Billy it's on until now. Oh, hold on now. Whoa. Wait a minute there. I love you, but I don't love you that much now. You got to go.
Yeah. Yeah, I usually do have pants on.
I don't know. Sometimes it's very questionable at your house.
I can tell you the only reason I have them on is because if I forget and I jump up to get something, that would be embarrassing. I'd hate to make all of the base wars people feel like less of real men, so,
Damn.
what are you going to do?
Damn. He just said it's like that.
Right?
It's like that, people. I'm telling you.
I didn't say that.
Yes, he did.
What was the
He
guy
did.
who was on,
He's saying he ain't only growing hair around here.
right?
Damn, we could. We could
I'm
keep
not
talking to
showing
that,
my-
and I could put him on the TV so we don't have to sit here all crumpled up together.
Yeah, we good.
Yeah,
We good.
Billy Snip. Yeah, his diet Dr. Pepper, isn't it?
It's not diet, though. I don't like diet.
I drink diet. Billy doesn't.
And I normally drink Coca-Cola, but Jimmy's got Dr. Pepper. He
Mama
didn't
don't.
have a Mountain Dew.
Mama drink Mountain Dew. Yeah, that's my second go-to. If there's no diet Dr. Pepper, I go to Mountain Dew.
Yeah, but I'm running out of ice.
Yeah,
I got some ice. Yeah.
You got the other light choice.
Huh?
So you got the other light
Right.
choice.
Yeah, diet Dr. Pepper. Absolutely.
Glass wall for CRX. What did he say? Should make a glass wall for the CRX.
I don't understand that.
I think David's at work, so he's not been drinking.
You smelling too many fumes there, sir? What's wrong with you?
The back
Glass
of
wall.
it's all glass.
What day is today? Monday. Yeah, David's at work.
Yeah.
That's the only thing I can get off that. The whole back wall is glass of it.
Huh.
Yeah, but I don't know.
But CRXs would be the
back
only
wall is
thing.
mostly glass.
The CRXs and the CRZs would be the only thing.
But the CRZs don't pressure worth a crap.
No, they don't.
The CRZ.
No.
See, we had one of those in work the other day, and I got in it.
Chris
and
Munson told me why.
I thought about getting one of those because they're newer, but that gash is like
There's two.
That's what-
almost like a foot
That's
and a half
exactly-
long,
that's
almost
exactly-
2 foot long.
There's
And I was
two-
like, dude,
There's
That's
two
key.
vehicles two vehicles out there that I have really been dying to try that I have yet to see anybody run in the lanes. And one of them is a old Gremlin. Remember the old Gremlins, Billy?
Yeah, they were
The Gremlin-
What's that?
They were parked beside the Pintos.
Yeah.
I don't remember them. I just read it in a history book.
But just think about it. The Gremlin would have been basically the first CRX. If you think about the way it is with the hatchback and the glass,
the Gremlin was more round instead of flat up.
No, the Gremlins were boxy and square.
I don't know.
The old original Gremlins were boxy.
They had just come out with the
Are we talking about
SRT8s when I got into cars? Right.
But the old Gremlins, though, they were square and boxy, and they had that slant straight back. It wasn't rounded or anything. It was
Like
straight.
a Pinto?
I mean,
Yeah,
you got the Horizons too. The Horizons that got the hatchback.
Billy went.
Yeah. I did take a history class, Scott, in high school.
Gremlins was that little bitty alien that ran around that got water on his back, like
Yeah, we watched that on the oldies channel.
I thought you showed me that video the other day.
It's on the oldies channel.
Those, yeah, those are close to a CR. Those are closer to a CRX.
The old '85 Dodge Chargers, yeah, they were. But I don't know.
Man, y'all old. Look, let's get into the.
But
dude, I'm the youngest one in here. You talking about old?
How old are
I'm 39.
Dang, man.
But I know my car's like it ain't nothing.
Wayne's World.
Huh?
Wayne's World Pacer. One of the old school Pacers.
Man,
it's all round. There's no. I mean, it's got the even flow.
And the dash in those, I think, are every bit of probably
It's like a
from
yacht.
about 8 inches to about.
The dash is like that big in them damn Pacers.
The dash?
Yeah, I want to say the dashers are huge in there. The
think
old
they are.
Wayne's World one where they had that video.
You got to get back on the camera.
Damn it.
But you got to put the
Actually,
what the hell was it, Twizzler or the little holder up on top, the little bubble.
See, I didn't know that,
I
actually,
don't know what y'all
Scott.
talking about.
Wow, you're showing your age right there, Scott. I didn't know that. The Honda Civic actually came out before the Gremlin.
I wouldn't know.
It's 73, wow, that's old shit.
Yeah.
I wasn't even born back then.
I don't know, man.
I wasn't born in the 73s.
Right, I'm a 90s kid.
I've had an 80 Civic, the hatch. That's about as old as I've had with those. And that was boxy.
Well, you know, I'm going to be honest.
I had a 1979 four-door brown bomber.
You mean like a dog?
No, well,
a Caprice?
no, I didn't. It wasn't a Caprice. It was an old fucking. Damn it! The fuck was that damn car? It was. I used to call it the brown bomber because it was just a big old piece of turd.
Brown.
V6 in it,
Cool.
straight V6.
Oh, that was a Dodge, wasn't it?
No, it was a. Was it a Chevy? No.
Citation.
I can't even remember the name of that fucking car now that we said that. I don't know. Moving on.
Well,
Moving on.
I'm going to be honest with you.
I'd like to see an AMX.
In the 90s, we preferred horsepower and cubic inches, so I've never actually owned a Honda.
The Honda that I have upstairs now was the first Honda I take that back. I had
Is there
my
a
wife
Honda in his living room?
in the driveway upstairs.
It's up in the driveway.
What is
Got a
it?
99
Accord.
or 2000.
Oh, two. Or I'm sorry, Honda Accord.
Oh, huh.
My son gave me that for Christmas. Or my son-in-law gave me that for Christmas so I could actually start saving a little bit of gas money.
He got that one. The daughter getting a 99. God, it was the original owner working a deal with the buddy. I'm gonna put her against him in the whatever class he tries to pull it out in.
Trunk
Right.
3K. It's probably going to come out in the Trunk 3K just to have something to play.
We don't have a Trunk 3K.
Yes, you do.
Oh.
The
Is it Trunk 5K? Oh,
You get
that's
the
right.
5K
You
and the
bumped
10?
it up to 5K. Oh, that's even better.
Right,
Yeah,
that's what
yes.
I'm saying.
Because
Yeah.
I got two brand new 22 Cab 2200 sitting upstairs. Yes,
Ooh.
brand new.
Right.
Never even been pulled out the box. Signed by Chris and Nathan.
I think Melissa has 11 vehicles in her yard. She ain't selling them.
Melissa?
Yep.
Damn, I wouldn't doubt it.
No, I'm telling you.
I'm not commenting on that one.
Jason? Yeah, right.
No, I'm
He's
not.
got a fucking junkyard out back
I'm
in
not
his house.
commenting on that one.
Right.
Let's see.
He got me carpet for my
1,
truck.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 in the front yard.
That's front yard.
I was going to say, yeah, exactly, front yard. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12,
You got
13, 14, 15, 16, 17,
Hold on.
18, 19,
This is what
20,
Kip. This is what
20,
Kip.
I got
Oh, no, this is
20
what
or
Kip-
21.
I have 18.
20.
20 or 21.
That means you should look at the camera.
I have 18.
Right.
I got 18 at the house right now, and then I just had
You
a.
better shut up before you get in trouble. I'm telling you right now.
No, the wife already knows all about them.
about the other 3 or 4 cars you just
No,
had.
there's 2 more. I had a a
4.
94, 95 S10 just given to me that's completely blown apart, and an 83 Cutlass that's been cut into a convertible
Oh, that's.
that was given to me.
It was just trash. I don't even know why.
I tell you who else has got a lot of vehicles. Greg Kelly. I bet Greg.
I know
Kelly's
somebody
got
else has got a lot of
15
vehicles too. Billy Temple.
Me?
Billy Temple.
Oh no, I don't.
What all vehicles you got?
I ain't got none.
I got.
Truck, Mercedes, van, car.
I ain't got 14.
You got enough, but I got them. I got them ranging from the 50s all the way up to newer.
Hmm.
So I kind of got them spread out.
I have my car, my wife's car, the play toy, which is a Tahoe, and my son son-in-law just gave me the Honda Accord that uses a daily driver. So I can
This
keep
is
that
Nick
fucking
Bird.
big
Gave you
bird,
that?
yeah. So I can keep
Listen,
it parked.
Nick. He can't add DBs. Quit doing that.
Well, Nick has a pretty white little S10 sitting over there that he needs to get out and play around with.
You see what's sitting right there, don't you?
A notebook.
In that box right there.
Oh, that's a Sundown sub signed by Jacob Fuller.
Brand new, never even had power to it. Could you imagine what that sub's going to be worth in a couple of years?
So
Sorry.
the years before, you know where it was sitting at before over there?
And Jacob
Over there?
Fuller's.
No,
behind him.
right here against the wall.
Oh,
For
really?
a long time,
Huh.
couple people tripped over it, so it got moved over there to the wall over there.
That sub is, 4 or 5 years old now and never had power.
Mm-hmm. Or you got the unbreakable
That's
one,
just wrong, man.
the unbreakable one behind it.
Sitting behind it, yeah.
It looks like it's
That's
broke.
that's the NSV1. The basket's broken 3 spots.
Wow.
I
So-
put-
More than that.
I put 7,000 watts to that sub, but it's only a 750 watts. It's
What
still
kind of
playing.
watch was it?
I put
Nasty.
what is
Dirty
it?
watts. Dirty,
put-
dirty. Full tilt.
2 SAE 3Ks or
3Ks.
3500 strapped at it.
Hmm.
Yeah, I've put some pretty nasty power to that sub, but I'm surprised. I'm surprised it hasn't blown. I'm sorry. Billy's here, and I ain't used to talking to nobody in my house, so I'm like this all night long. And these guys
Listen,
are like,
I did that when I
"Yes."
went on the kicker. I just turned and talked to Kim, man. I'm telling you, and he would be like, "And we're gonna," it was hilarious. I felt really
We got
stupid.
Mr.
afterwards.
Barber in the house tonight. What's up, Steve?
Right?
Even though one of these nights you were supposed to come live with us, we still love
He
you.
was busy.
We still love you and appreciate you. He's always
Right.
busy. Always busy. That's not an excuse.
Right?
If he wasn't busy, we wouldn't know who his name is.
That's true.
I mean, I'm just going to be truthful about that. Hey, Jason, that refrigerator behind you is holding something cold for me, please, sir.
He says he needs a Diet Dr. Pepper out of the refrigerator.
Hey, huh?
Okay, sure. Yeah, 100%.
Been getting a little chunky since he been quit smoking.
Hold on now, fucker. Hold on. Sorry to get the gun. These motherfuckers ain't going home tonight.
No, you want the bottom shelf or the upper shelf?
Really? You know what I want. Choke you out. Last couple times you asked me, I've been busy. You're right. Absolutely. 100%. Okay, hey, Steve, next Monday night, you and Hammy, shitting on them. Live Monday night.
Top shelf or bottom shelf?
Please
Yeah.
and thank you.
So, Brandon, we do them every Monday night at 7 p.m.
Well, I do them every Monday night at 7 p.m.
Right.
Billy hasn't
I'm
been
a
on here.
guest every once in a while.
Billy hasn't been on here like the
Nice.
last 3 or 4 weeks,
Right.
damn it.
I kind of like not having to sit and handle all the computer stuff, man. This is nice. I think I just come up here. And
I
do
told
it
you I don't
every
mind the
Monday.
computer shit. I will
Right.
gladly do all the computer shit.
Yeah.
I will operate all our live videos.
Right.
So do that soundboard.
Yeah. All right.
Send me that soundboard.
Yeah.
We'll work that part out.
We got to do that. I should have brought that with me. I almost did.
I wish you would have, actually.
I almost had it in the vehicle. I was like, let me just not put that in the vehicle.
Sorry. All right.
So, man, let me be honest with you. Your camera, it don't make me look skinny as I'd like.
I don't know why it's like being real fuzzy tonight either.
It's got 3 people it's probably trying to focus on.
Everybody's moving too much, and
Well, Jason is. We're pretty still, but
yeah.
Jason, he's back here.
Yeah.
Moving. All right. Do you reckon he's talking to a hun?
That's his.
Right.
It guarantee it's his wife, and she's telling him to bring his
No,
ass
it's
home
his
right
son.
now.
Right. He's out past curfew.
It's his wife, and she's like, "Come home right now." And he's like, "Yes, ma'am. I'll be there in about 5 minutes." Jimmy just needs my help for another couple minutes.
Yeah.
She's like, "You better bring your ass home."
Right.
Just
We'll cut it tomorrow.
not really, but just joking.
Now, Steve Barber don't go out of town, man. Where can you go? If you live in Vegas, you don't go out of town. Everybody comes to Vegas. Everybody comes to you.
I do.
Later, Scott. Have a good night, sir.
I don't understand. Did he say bye-bye?
Yeah, he said I'm out at 5,000, guys.
Out at 5,000. I don't think that
Audi.
means goodbye.
Audi 5,000. Yes, it does.
Does it?
Yes, sir.
Audi 5,000.
Yes, sir.
Well,
You're showing your whiteness, Billy. Stop.
Audi 5,000. Well, what's that mean? Where's that come
Peace. See you later. It's like old slang. Audi 5,000.
from? Okay. Well, Audi 5,000. Okay. I don't get it. I'm going to just miss it.
it's
Right.
it's way back there now.
See what happens when you get Harry? You get stupid.
All right. See, we appreciate that for sure. Definitely for sure, Brandon.
Do you know Brandon?
No.
He's our new guy in Indiana.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say the name sounds familiar, but no.
It's because I made a graphic with his picture on it and his name. I did put his name on it.
So that means he ain't gonna have that far to drive for the show up there then.
Right. Spymology.
All right. That means more people get a little bit of breaks at the
Right.
to enjoy the show.
It'll be me though. He gonna have to stay sitting at the table because he said he could run everything this time. So that I could.
Brandon did. Yeah, Brandon said he was gonna run the whole show.
Yeah.
He said he's running all of Slamology, so me, you, Sonia, Melissa, everybody could walk around.
Jordan would hang all of us if we left him.
I didn't
run
even
both
mention
lanes
Jordan's
and-
name.
I know that's what got my attention.
No, thank you. Jordan would be so fucking
Well,
mad. He said I'm down, whatever. I just don't think you understand.
no,
Brandon, what
you
we
do not
have.
understand what the lanes look like.
Well,
And it was the
you.
first year.
I'm gonna tell you what they look like. They look easy peasy. We didn't have no problem.
No, none at all. It was nonstop. The computers never failed,
Well,
and it was just
and
rolling.
that morning we had some monitor problems. Remember that? Jordan fixed it somehow.
Yeah, but
And but after that,
minor problems.
well, I don't know what it was, but
Well,
uh,
from the transfers of scores from each computer to the one up, to one in the back, so that way everybody's seen on
you're
the.
giving our trade secrets.
Hey, whatever.
Shut
But to where everybody can go in
Yeah.
the back and buy merch
Yeah.
or sit there
It
and
was-
watch
it
the
was
scores.
amazing.
Everything worked out perfect.
So what they're talking about is that I had the scores displayed where the merch is, hoping that you guys would buy the merch because you're standing there amongst the merch, getting that what's that term called? Osmosis of the merch into your brain
osmosis. Yeah, absolutely. There you
while
go.
you're
I like
watching
that.
the scores, but it didn't work. We
It
sold
did?
like 3 t-shirts.
Yeah, and then
I know
you
them.
You sent them all to me, and I sold the rest.
And
Them-
Jordan took all the 3 and 4X shirts. So all of you that's been asking me for those shirts, and I'm saying I don't have them,
Call Jordan.
yeah, call Jordan.
Trust me. You know how many upset people I got
Oh,
down here.
I
It was like,
know.
oh,
I don't even know how many
geez.
he's got.
I think I got like, I don't know, maybe 5 shirts left. 10 shirts left.
No, I don't have any 3 and 4X.
No,
I think
talking
Jordan got
shirts,
all of them.
period.
Yeah.
Out of that, yeah, I'm about done with
I know
shirts.
that-
I got a bunch more in
I know them cups that were made and taken up there.
Dwight
those
made those, right?
Yeah, those things sold like hotcakes.
Yeah. They were pretty cool. They were pretty cool. Whatever.
Right.
They were pretty cool at one point in time, but I don't know. There's a lot of
Up
there's
and
a lot
down
of
in
really
there?
cool. Huh?
Up and down with the chair.
I was caught on the carpet there, and I was trying to roll back.
He ain't nervous, man. I'm like, what's going on here? Right?
I was caught on the I was trying to roll back and couldn't. Sorry.
Oh, for those of you that wonder, I'm up in the where am I at? Center of the country.
Basically.
Yeah, no,
Y'all, it's
There's no
not as
basic
cold
there.
up here as it is at home. I'll tell you that right now.
That's a bullshit ass lie.
No, man.
At least we ain't got no damn snow on the ground like Minnesota.
I heard they had 6 feet.
I've seen kind of variances of
Well,
snow and-
I've been messaging up that way because I got some ZV6s sitting up there waiting for me. And I've been messaging up there, and I've been told every time I message up, yeah, there's snow up here, and if I ain't got to deal with it, I'm not going to deal with it. I'm not going to take the drive.
Right?
Yeah. Understandable, I guess. Definitely.
So,
It's Slamology. It's about 2.5 hours for me.
Yeah, he's an Indian.
It's not
I'll
bad.
trade
It's
you
not bad.
drives.
Yeah, it's about 7.5 hours for us up there.
It's like 15.
That's what it's like to come to your house every year, so I don't want to hear
Yeah.
that. I don't care. Wait.
So
I'm
he's
guessing
guessing
there's
everything. Dan's not in Minnesota.
Yes, yes.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's right.
Yep. I got to find somebody to
What part
trailer
of Minnesota?
another vehicle for me. I cannot remember on that part. What was it, Jimmy? 8 hours for it or 7 hours for us when we took Little Blue up there?
I think it was right at about 8.
Right about 8.
Right at about 8. But,
Now, why
we
would-
stopped a couple times.
Now, why would y'all take your car to Dan?
No. We took what?
My subs up and
We took Antonio's subs up, the ZV5s,
and brought mine back.
and brought yours back, and brought my my ZV4 Rev 4s back.
Yeah.
My 18s.
You got to look up at the camera.
Sorry, I got work.
You got work call,
Right?
work's calling or messaging.
12 hours? No. Is it 12 hours for Walt? Walt's in South Carolina, man. That's like 5 hours, right?
I'm ready to see that. I want to see that Panda there.
What panda? Walt's panda? Yeah.
That's gonna be my
Ooh.
competition in no
Baytown, Texas.
Sorry.
One day we're going to come to Texas. Baseboard's going to come to Texas. Baytown would be a good spot. That's
And
the
actually, there's a.
closest town to me in Texas.
We need to get a hold of the Ronnie.
Ronnie, yeah.
Ronnie would probably know some good people, but we're not trying to add any more judges on right now.
Well, no. We just need to get a hold of him so when we go down there, bring the kids out from the
Not
school.
A problem. Not a
Yeah.
problem at all. Ronnie's a very good friend of mine, and that's guaranteed no problem.
So
We're not trying to add any more judges. We're trying to
No, we-
refine the judges that we have now.
we can get the show closer to him, so that way he can bring out the kids.
Yeah.
You know, see that assassin score. What
I-
assassin score?
I saw that they posted a 65 in Assassin. Now,
Who?
With the Panda.
Was it?
What?
I don't know.
I think it was Walt with the Panda.
No,
But what
it wasn't
frequency
Walt.
was they playing in, and were they in the wrong-
53.
53.
Okay,
53
No,
with
it's a
the
good score.
okay. I'm
That's
just asking.
allowed us. We had a 64 and change prior to that, and let's call it a no walk class because Assassin changed.
Yeah.
You know, so now the Ninja is what was the Assassin. So if it's an Assassin and a 65, it's a miraculous score.
Dan Horner's a great guy. I do personally know him, and I'm actually on Team DTX, so I was just actually giving you.
He always throwing out them initials. I'm like, damn,
DTX.
man.
well,
DTX.
Right.
somebody else's Team DTX. I'm not going to say no name.
Yeah, peg leg.
Right. I ain't on no team. Nobody want me to be on team. I'm gonna make a baseball
He's on Team
team.
Kicker.
I'm gonna make a baseball team.
We talked about that actually.
Yeah, I know.
We really did.
Yeah.
Your drink's looking a little dry, sir.
Yeah.
You want me to grab this other bottle over here, put a little bit in there for you?
No, that's right there.
No. Dr. Pepper.
The Dr. Pepper's right there in the tail.
23 flavors. Can't go wrong.
I'm not buying the 63 and Assassin rules. Yeah, well, man, I don't know. I'll just have to say.
It's a
I
good
did a
score.
61 plus in Assassin. Patrick did a 65
Okay,
in
Warlord.
Warlord.
Well, prior to that 65, we had a 64, and that was Richard Pisani.
Richard, yeah.
Right, but now, and he didn't do it with us, but Free Jones did a 64.
I've seen Free do a 65, I think.
I haven't seen him do a 65. I've seen him do a 64.
No wall with that.
That was in USAC.
Yeah, USAC, yes, sir.
Yeah. And so that is truly a good score. I bet it's one that will stand for a good bit if it's
if it's legit.
No, if it's in that class.
Assassin?
No, Warlord.
Warlord. Sorry, Warlord. Yeah.
Yeah. But the Warlord's tough, man. Because you can have people like Warlord is the top no wall class.
No, yeah, you're right. Yes, sir. Okay.
Right. So, sooner or later, somebody's going to come with like 2015s in a flat. That's Walt's. Yeah,
that's his build.
Yeah, but I don't think, was that Walt? Hey, Wally,
yeah.
Who did that? Who did that score? Who did that 65? It was a 65.
He said Patrick.
Patrick, yeah. Okay.
Patrick's did that. 65 in Warlord.
Oh.
Yeah.
Patrick, who though? I mean,
I don't know.
I don't mean to be rude.
Well, so Walt's new. Walt's not new, but Walt's new to Base Wars, and he's a judge over in South Carolina, does North Carolina. So all those guys are new to Base Wars. That's why you probably don't know.
Absolutely. Patrick. Oh, we knew who Patrick is.
Do we?
Hammer? Or not we as an organization, but we know who he is.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah, that's an amazing score.
Yeah. And,
in a no-wall? So, so hindsight.
I want to see Hank do that. He said he was going to do that with the one single sub.
So listen, I'm going to be honest with you. So that's a miraculous score, no doubt. That's a really good score.
Yes, sir.
But I'm just how do I say this gently? I think if Hank decides he wants to do something,
he will do it.
I think Hank is the. I think he's got it when it comes to getting something loud on the meter.
I think there will be no money
guy.
And no time left unturned when he wants something to be done.
Well, I made a graphic.
Say that wrong.
I made a graphic today for fun this morning, early I think, and I put Hank up in the upper left corner, watching over everybody. Right.
Yeah, that's actually pretty.
But you can only be on the top, for so long. So
T-Fade. That's who it was. Hank gave his motherfucking ring to T-Fade.
Really? Well,
he knew. No.
It's not like Fade couldn't get his own ring. He got some knowledge too.
Fade won his own ring in the SQ.
Yeah.
That year.
Oh.
Now.
Hank wanted him to feel like a real man.
Hank knew how bad I wanted that damn ring.
You gotta look at the camera.
Hank, you knew how bad I wanted that damn ring, and you gave it to T-Fade, and it pissed me off. And I told Hank that it pissed me off. I was like, he ain't even running, and he's got plenty of his own fucking rings. He don't need this.
And look, the year that I went down by myself during the COVID bullshit, you could have went with me. I told everybody, load up, let's go. And you would have had first place by at least by 3 dB because nobody showed up.
My ears itching really bad right now.
We're gonna go for some record this year. They're at finals.
Yeah,
that'll be fun. Hey,
sorry.
What do you think if I charge $200 for a what do you call those things? A world record.
World records.
How about $250?
I think they're what? I don't know how much they charge for them over there.
You gotta have you gotta be able to pee at the front of your cup. You gotta have a special judge there to do it. First of all,
yes,
because not an ordinary judge could do them.
No, you have to be certified to be able to.
Does it take a special judge to push the start button?
Yep, it does.
Well, you have to inspect the car before the run
12 times.
Then after the run, the vehicle has to be inspected again.
We're gonna do it a little simpler.
You pull up Pay and you can run.
I like that better.
And I would think if you want to set a record and you think your vehicle can do it, instead of the
If you think
the $20 or $30, $50 to set a record.
if you think your car is loud and you want to set a record, call Billy or call me. I'll come to your house. I'll set up my term lab
Now,
in
that'll
your
cost
driveway.
At least $2,000.
I'll set up my
That's
term
gonna
lab
cost some
in
money.
your driveway. Everything. We'll make a whole show all about your car, but it's going to cost you $2,000.
Or just pull up at a show.
No,
And-
there won't be a show. If they want that record, they want
Yeah.
that big. Oh, I'm the best. I'm the best. I'm the best. I'm the loudest. We'll
Right.
give them their own show.
Well, now, we
and make them the
appreciate some
loudest.
records. Now, don't get me wrong. I appreciate some records. I ain't trying to poke fun at that, but I was joking about the.
I'll always be
charging
your
extra money.
special judge, Pookie Bear.
Oh, that's just mean. Talking about my imaginary truck. It started already, David.
Oh,
Yeah.
damn.
Hey,
I
David wears a hat all the time. I'm gonna knock that hat off your head.
I
with
got
my
a
truck.
couple of them. I got a couple
Yeah.
imaginary cars.
Right.
It's called an '83 Malibu wagon that's
I
sitting in the backyard.
I can't say nothing though because I used to have a loud vehicle.
Yeah.
I got a lot of equipment sitting in the basement now.
Right.
Billy actually got to see that earlier.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Basement full of equipment.
I'm just glad I didn't have to carry none of it down here. We had extra people to
Man.
carry down.
How you think about me, dude? I'm going to carry it out in the morning. After he goes to work, you know.
I got 12 cameras on the outside of his house. I will see every move you make.
You ain't got, I ain't worried about if you see it.
You just got to make it back before he leaves.
Right.
I'm wife for the last 12 years. You ain't made any money off any shows up here, but hey, oh damn,
Right.
you took all my equipment.
Right.
I'm buying Neos now, dude.
Yeah.
Right. We had to upgrade.
Hmm.
Maybe 62, 63 in Assassin. I'm actually was thinking that Brett is close to that 62, 63.
He did a 62 and change recently.
Did he? Okay, yeah.
And his is pretty. He's got a solid build, man.
He always has had a song.
Dan, I think he's always your special judge.
You're late on that one, dude. Way late. We said that like 5 minutes ago.
Whatever.
And you're not even drinking.
I ain't even looking at the damn
I don't
chat over here.
have any idea what you guys are talking.
You said over
See,
here.
he
It's
ain't
over
even-
here.
It may be over there for them, but yeah, whatever.
Right.
Just because the camera flips everything around.
I know it is kind
You
of
know, there's a button you can change that.
Really?
Uh-huh.
I did not know that.
Oh
Actually.
yeah.
Look, you got tech savvy over here.
That little keyboard comes out too.
Yeah, this little keyboard slides out like this. Yes,
Let's
I know
see
this.
here. That right there.
Mirror.
Mirror means to change the size.
Oh shit, that's so much better.
See, now I'm sitting where I'm supposed to be, and I don't look
It's
weird.
so much better. No, don't hide them. It is bad. No, that is actually.
Hey,
I
now
did not know that.
Point left. Touch your left ear. Look at there. It's your left ear.
Oh wait a minute, you may touch my left ear.
Right.
Sorry if I go with you. Wow, I did not honestly know
See,
that.
the other way around, it looks like I lost my left leg instead of my right leg.
Right. That's confusing, right?
I know.
So it's okay. It's going to cost me $2,000 for a record. Yes, David, it will cost you 100% $2,000 for a record because you live so far away from Billy and he's
Hold
busy.
on. Let's be
Busy,
clear.
busy.
David's award is here in Kansas.
Yeah, and
David, you got a little ride to make.
we already said that.
Yeah.
We said that about a week and a half, 2 weeks ago when he was
Yeah.
talking about his award. I said he had to come up here and get it.
It's here.
It's
Or
he's
or
not
when
lying.
you drive,
I have it upstairs.
or when you drive up this way to get the award, you can just tell them, "Hey, you want to do a record here?" Then
Right. Yeah.
We can talk about that.
hey,
What's
I
up,
can-
Ryan? How are you, sir? But no, in all honesty, just to be truthful with everybody, anybody that is waiting for your awards, I have them upstairs.
Can't be being
David,
truthful. That's just not,
Your award is sitting upstairs waiting on you.
can't
Can
be
we get
being
it?
truthful.
Come on. You got to drive back down here. You got to come down for your award.
Up.
Up. I know. I always forget
Yeah.
that part.
You used
From
to
where
the
you are,
Michigan
yeah,
people.
you got to come up. gotta come up here for your award, David.
Yeah.
It's
Y'all, this is
sitting in my
definitely
house.
up.
168 for stealth class.
As God is my witness, your award is sitting in my house right now.
It is correct.
And I'm not lying when I say that. Your award is sitting at my house right now.
I want to see that.
What?
168 for
stealth?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
I won't say it's not doable, but it'd be really tough.
Stealth, really, though? I mean,
Well, he didn't say what frequency.
well, it has to be.
The military has some frequencies that.
And yeah.
Okay.
They put the hurt on you.
We'll see.
Well, didn't stealth move up a little bit when
Yeah.
and everything? Yeah. I haven't looked at all the new rules yet and this and that, but
We don't have rules.
We don't have rules.
okay, I haven't looked at the new class guidelines
Yeah.
yet. So when the daughter's build starts coming,
Love that terminology, damn it. Love that. Absolutely. Guidelines.
when the daughter's build starts to come out, start getting built, I'll build it.
Oh, it's
Or
on
stuff.
like Donkey Kong. I didn't realize that we bumped it up to 5. I still thought
What's
it was
that?
at 3.
What's that?
The Trump.
Trump.
Yeah. I
The-
thought it was still
you
at
mean
3K. No, I thought it was still
The
at
clamp?
3K. Does we think did you bump up to 5K?
I don't know what you're talking about, man.
Truck class.
Where that?
Truck class.
Man, I'm gonna dig this thing out. Let's go.
Truck class.
Oh no!
I think them Diet Dr. Peppers are getting to you.
Yeah, it was a truck
Nah.
class.
There's no telling what's on that board, man.
Who only knows? We'll turn it on. What out?
Yeah.
Okay, Trunk,
I
Stealth,
think that might be
Boss,
old.
Godfather, Kingpin. That's all Trunk. Then you got
He's talking about a 3K.
The 3K truck. But you changed it.
No.
to 5K.
Stealth is 3K, unless you got an old score sheet.
you got Leash, which is 5K.
Yeah, truck
The
class.
ones at the front of the score sheet.
No,
I changed them in the order of the score
It
sheet.
says
Trump
3.
5K.
It says 3K, like I said. 3K
That's
right
what I
there.
said, 3K. You said I changed it to 5K.
You did it a little bit ago. You was like, I
no,
changed it.
you're talking about clamps. Let me see that real quick.
You Y'all are trying to
Man,
confuse me
You're gonna
intentionally.
have to get you a purple hat, man. That red one ain't working for you.
There's too much going on here. I can't keep focused.
We're gonna have to get him a helmet for the next
Shut
show.
up, Jason.
Look at there. There's Wes. Wes, I left an award for you in Tennessee.
Hey, Wes, how are you, sir?
Do you know Wes? Wes has a 1988 model Nissan
I think I'm.
Sentra. I think it is, not a Stanza, but a Sentra. Walled off with 415s.
Yeah.
I had a Stanza back in the day,
I want to meet the.
Man, showing your age, man. I read about it in history book.
dude.
I want to see the gentleman that has a blue, the blue vehicle that you pull out that set the record there for a while. He's in one of your videos, and it's like an extreme build or something. It's like a little. I don't want to say it's like a. It's not. What the hell is that
Oh,
stupid car?
Virgil Williams.
Virgil. That's
He
who it
owns
is, yes.
Florida.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's the one. He's got a single sub, right? Did you say
Yeah,
that?
dude, that's a
sub.
single 18.
Yeah, I want to see that. I've
Yeah.
never seen that vehicle.
Yeah,
ever.
Virgil rules Florida.
Are you talking about the one?
when people drive across the Florida state line, they have to nod to Virgil.
Yeah, and see him.
Yeah, man, single 18.
The 4-door?
And he's also
No, it's a
sporty,
flat wall.
just
Is
sporty.
it? Flat wall. Yeah.
But he's also a 12-volt system too, not like a 16 or 18
Old school
volt.
system. Though. That system's been around for a while, right?
So
He's coming to scraping. Well, okay, that'll be a
Yeah,
first.
yeah,
for
he's
sure.
always a scraping. He's won scraping. He didn't win this year. Nathan Milliard, I think, might have beat him.
I've been a scraping for the last 6 years.
He's been there every
and
year.
I've never seen that vehicle. Where's
Every
he
year.
at?
Look, as a matter of fact, he had 17 years straight wins at
Where's he
scraping
at?
until this year.
He
He
runs
lives
18
in Florida.
volts.
In Panama City.
Brett said he runs 18 volts.
Why does scraping got to be so damn close to slam?
If he runs 18 volts, then DC 18 amps will run 18 volts, I guess.
Well, I'm just going to tell you guys right now, there's probably a very good possibility that Base Wars will not be here at our local show, the T-Bones with Denny Eddie this year in June,
The same day as scraping.
because it's going to be the same day as Scraping.
Well,
And
Jason
it's
does
just
that one. Jason
Well,
does
I did
Or
it.
Dan
I did
might
it the
do it.
first year.
You did the first year,
No, the first year you did it,
but no, yeah, the
the
first
second
year you did
year,
it, you
I
did
did the
second
show,
year, no.
and then We had O'Brien come down just this year.
Yeah. So we
But-
won't say we won't, but unless
I said there's a
somebody-
possibility. That's why I didn't
I'm
say
going to
it
set
wasn't.
money back.
You said you're going to Scraping this
I'm
year.
setting money back, and I'm going to try to make it to Scraping. I'm going to talk to the wife, and I've been
just a
married long enough. I
possibility
know who
that
to
it
talk
won't
to.
happen. I'm
Bring
not
a
gonna-
sweat towel, man.
Bring about 4 or 5 extra sweat socks
Dang.
because that thing is going to be soaked. Just
I'll
telling
pull
you right
the
now. Right, you're going to pull that bitch out soaking wet like.
leg off and just bring the damn wheelchair.
Hopefully by then I'll have the golf cart and we can just sit and ride around on the golf cart. I have it out back. I just need to finish
We
it.
just got to get it finished. We can haul.
Anybody
I
want
got
to
the-
sponsor Base Wars golf cart? I need some batteries
Right?
and a wrap.
I got the trailer at that. We can either take the purple trailer or we can take the little trailer I got out back.
I've got an airbrush.
You got an airbrush? Yeah. Okay. I'm dead serious. So I've honestly thought about once I get the golf cart done, whoever, possibly whatever brand, I'm not going to mention anybody names, but whatever brand would want to help me with the golf cart and get it out.
Playtex.
Playtex. Yeah, sure. Shit, I'll put dildos all over that damn
Hey,
thing.
they don't.
It's gonna put a big 3-foot one right in the center of the top.
Like,
So when he hits the damn,
Hey.
when he turns back and forth, it just sits there and does this on top like a
I just-
unicorn.
I've reached out to Excess Power, Brett. I don't think they make the golf cart batteries that I need though yet. I think it's in the works, but I don't think they actually have them.
For those you
There's
would
a-
need,
See the slam comment.
I would say Deca.
After Slam, what is the next big show you recommend?
What's the
I
next
would say
biggest show you think?
after Slam. Oh man, it depends on where you at, and I don't mean to be rude by that, but
Well,
What
if it's
area
in
are
the
you
area
from?
of slam, it almost doesn't matter the area. I think after
Scrape-
that,
Scraping's an
I
amazing
think
show, but it's
Sundown
not a
is
car
after.
audio show. Yeah,
well, you
It's
say that,
mixed.
but it's mostly car audio now.
There's
But
still-
I think Sundown Show is the next.
yeah, I would agree with you. Sundown would probably be the next biggest show
Yeah.
when it comes down to a
And
car audio
then,
show. You're in my area. Well, if you're in my area, I mean, there's shows every other weekend up here. We don't have to go for big ones. You don't have so many. You don't need a big one.
no,
Joking.
I've got this. I got this answer. This is the proper answer. The Base Wars, what do they call it? Facebook?
Facebook page.
Yeah, has events, and that's the big shows you need to hit.
Well, I mean, in all seriousness, though, we go to all the big shows already.
We don't go to Scraping.
We're at
They
Scraping.
won't let us there. Yeah, we just set up tent and give people water.
We're at Scraping.
But
No, at Scraping, we actually get to take a break and just get to beat the
Right.
shit out of you guys.
yeah, it's kind of nice. I don't mind not being there. It's okay. Jordan, it'd be nice. Jordan will probably enjoy being there because
Jordan is
a lot of people.
Jordan's
I mean,
with me
as
there.
Base Wars, right?
No,
Scraping
I
is-
I disagree.
As far as what I've heard, Scraping's starting to turn a little more car audio, a little bit more
No,
each
no.
year.
No,
It's
it's stayed the same, and it's.
it may
always
be,
been.
but look, that whole front section is car audio. The whole front.
Yes,
I don't know what's inside because I never make it past the car audio. But
we always take over the shoreline is always us, always.
yeah, the
And
front.
I don't
well,
mean
even
me, but
even if
just
you
car
back
audio.
up to all the food stuff, which is pretty much the whole front, that's car audio.
And then
I mean,
if you don't have enough there, just drive up and down the coast.
And
literally.
I'm not hopping
there's
in a car
nothing-
with you.
Listen,
No,
reality
I'm not
is-
hopping in a car with you. No. Mm-mm. I've already heard
He
that
can't-
story.
He ain't silver steering with me. Be careful. But
No, I literally
4 hours.
4 hours.
Almost.
Me and Mont got stuck in 4 hours bumper to bumper traffic because we were staying at, I can't remember which hotel we were staying at, but the Coliseum was here, and we're way up here at a hotel, and it literally took us almost 4 hours to get from here to here.
right.
And that whole time was full tilt on
Yeah.
Jeremy Mont because I was
Yeah.
drunk as hell.
Well,
I mean, stupid drunk.
So I think it's mostly audio now. If you to the past the food people, there's some rims.
So see, I didn't realize that, Brett. Brett said it started out as a car audio show, and then the car shows took it over.
So I know Greg Miller had partners. Greg's passed, but I don't know how
Rest
long
in
he's had
peace.
partners or whatnot.
Rest
But
in
so-
peace.
But so Greg was the USAC director, right?
Yes, sir.
So it makes sense it would be a car audio show, But so
Yes, David, I did drive my vehicle down there the whole time. Sorry, Billy.
I mean, now you got them trucks that look up at the sky and looks like they're dragging their butt. I mean,
I heard that's illegal now.
in
in
North
a lot of
Carolina-
places it is. But I mean, if you like that type of build, okay. Nope. Whole bunch of people don't like base vehicles,
right?
but you got them.
At least we
A
can
big
see out.
crowd that
Well,
does.
I was going to say we could see out of vehicles, but not when you're saying. You can't see. You can't see.
Right.
You can see it's a little bit blurry. But
So listen, you'll get a kick out of this. This is the very first large system that I ever sat in. So I was getting a demo. This guy had, I think it's 815s.
And they were
And that-
gold letter kickers.
They absolutely were going.
I know they were.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so he was playing it loud, and we were parked, and it was an old gas station, and I thought the car was vibrating, man. And so I thought the car was vibrating over to, and I whacked him pretty good. He said, "Hey, you stop! The car's moving." And he just looked at me and said, "Man, that's your eyeballs." And that was back in 2000s.
Yeah, liar. Liar, Pants of Fire. That was the early 70s.
Yeah, but
Let's just say this man
29.
has had plenty of conversations with Mr. Herbie.
I have all that I can.
Liar, Pants of Fire.
But I don't have that many. Where you go?
I think he went to drain the weasel.
Well, he went upstairs.
Yeah.
I thought you did that out back.
I don't know. Maybe a little too cold out there for that.
Is it? You came.
It wasn't that bad whenever I showed up.
Well, I think we've got 3 viewers, man.
I mean, see, 21.
I was joking.
No, not many.
What's in your car?
The Civic or the van?
Whichever one's one.
The Civic at the moment got a 90 amp hour C-Max, 2 custom built V2s from DTX, and 4 Accord A7 5Ks.
What kind?
The DD Drive,
Oh, yeah, okay. What subs?
the compact V2s. They're custom built
Who
from
makes
DTX.
Dan?
No, yeah, they're Sundown.
Okay. Oh, okay.
But we got them beefed
How
up.
many layers your voice call?
I want to say mine are.
Probably 8.
I want to say mine are 7 or 8.
Yeah, probably 8.
We went with the special coil, and
What frequency you be? Like 65, 68?
Like 97.
it depends on depends on the port. But at the last finals I just went to, we were doing 61 hertz, Jimmy.
Sure.
I think it's 61 hertz or 62 hertz is what we peaked at.
Okay. As
On the glass.
62.
On the glass, and
As a fellow, I shouldn't say that because I never do that. As a fart box builder, right?
yeah,
What do you think about our 53 hertz?
I mean it.
Truthfully. No.
It puts more of a competition into it.
In what way?
We want to hear the good and the bad.
I'm used to building like high hertz.
Yeah.
It's a lot easier to get louder on high hertz.
Yeah, right.
So now got to go back.
Oh, that's fact.
Got to go back,
It's easier.
rebuild.
It
Well,
requires
not really
power.
rebuild, but we've been doing some toying around with boxes, and I'll probably play around with my port a little bit. But I've done a couple I've done a couple of test hits, so I know about where mine sets at. And
So basically, what you're saying is the frequency doesn't matter to you, and you're not scared.
nah, not a bit.
That's
I think-
what we wanted to hear. The frequency cap does not bother you, and you're not as scared.
Because
I think that that's what Walt and them are doing. They have changed a little bit. Probably not just for us, because they compete in a lot of the whores. So, but
you know, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you. I had heard that there was rumors going around that there was another organization that was thinking of doing the exact same thing that we did, but they just didn't have the balls to pull it
I'm
off.
glad we can beat them to the punch. But point is, I think like Walt and them, they're answering, pro class, right?
Yeah.
It's called the pro class for a reason. These guys are competitors, man, and like I say about Hank all the time, and Walt them, they want to know what the rules are and then let them go.
Mm-hmm.
Now we changed up on a lot of folks the 53 hertz rule.
How did a squirrel make the trip to Billy? What?
Well,
Billy?
honestly,
I gotta hear this one.
got a little issue there.
Squirrel!
Right.
What happened with that one?
I told this story on a live a few weeks ago, I think, but
Was there really a squirrel underneath there? I mean, I know we had talked. You
No,
had said
literally,
everywhere,
man.
the whole vehicle.
so I don't know how many of you have kids, but if you loan your kid your car, you could expect to get, some problems with the car when you get it back, right? But my dad is 87. He's 87, almost 88.
Great man, and put his time and years in.
So somebody backed out into him and hit his vehicle, and so his vehicle was tied up for a few months. The insurance wanted to total it, but in knowledge for you guys, insurance can't total your car if you don't want them to. So my dad is older, and he only knows his vehicle. So I didn't let the insurance total it. I says no, and we fixed it, and we're gonna fight later on that. But the point is, so my dad borrowed my van, and those of you who've been wondering why that van not built yet or whatnot, this is kind of why. My dad borrowed my van. My dad's 87. Well, while my dad had it in, I don't know, 2 or 3 months maybe, man, I went to pick it up, and anyway, the back window's busted. The right door won't shut. The squirrels chewed the wires off the coil pack, the ABS module, which is $1,000, and the computer, and also a speed sensor. So, we got the glass done, and we got, you know how much a latch, a door latch, Jason?
The door latch for that?
Yeah.
For which door?
That's probably about
For that
$300-400.
van, $450.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Them things are not cheap for those.
Right. So, but anyway, so we got that done. But
Because it's a newer vehicle, and nobody has that vehicle.
it's a 2015, I think. I don't know what it is, 13.
You can't go. When I say that, you can't go to the junkyard and find very many of them.
You also can't go to O'Reilly's. You got to go to Ford.
Well, speaking of the squirrels,
Yeah.
we was at work. Me and the sons at work the other day, and the guy there, he does vehicle inspections for Missouri. Opens up the hood, and one flies one way, another one flies the other way, and they're stuck in our shop for about 3 hours.
Wow.
Just running around. We opened up all 8 bay doors, and they were still just flying around inside.
You're back at O'Reilly's again?
No,
Well,
back
I was,
on tires.
Tires at Walmart.
Yeah, Wally World.
Yeah.
so last night, I was racing Dan Curran from Tennessee. We both were coming from Tennessee. I beat him by like 2 hours. He don't drive very good. And but anyway, so I'm sitting at a parking lot Googling pool room near me, right?
You pulled up Dan's house?
And the van sitting there started missing. So I'm like, uh-oh, this ain't good. It's cold. Billy don't do cold. And a Cold is 29 up here. It was cold.
That's
Anyway,
not cold
That
up
is-
here.
no.
That's not
I'm
cold.
in shorts.
40
at,
below is
at
cold up here.
5 degrees, 4 degrees, whatever. I'm still in
40
shorts.
below is cold up here.
we realize that the North has mental deficiencies. Right? This is not news to any of us. Right?
What's up, Joe?
Yeah. Right.
Yes, that's Billy's real hair. He
Yeah.
got Rogaine.
Finally
It
grew
works.
it out, man.
I'm telling you, Rogaine works. I told you guys.
Yeah, keep screwing it up. It's Viagra for hair.
Peroxide, man. It's like M&M.
Peroxide, it dyes the
I
color.
got it so white.
It dyes the color.
Yeah. So, but anyway, yeah. So, I hope I make it home, Dave. If I don't, you can come get me.
Jason's got a trailer. He got you.
It's pretty too, man. Where you get a purple trailer with lights on?
I put the lights on it.
But he bought the purple.
I bought a purple trailer. The Civic's was supposed to go purple and white, but
Yours is 4 love, right?
the Civic?
That's what I thought.
Yep.
Sorry, I haven't been more active.
Joe's been slacking.
Yes, Joe, you really have.
I've been seeing a lot of his builds out there putting some big numbers up.
Yeah, Joe's doing his thing, and I'd like to say congratulations to Joe. But
Yeah.
where are you at, Joe? We had a conversation about you earlier.
Hey, we can't be telling we're talking about it, man.
Well, you know we
No,
love
it's
it.
between us,
We love his
Not-
dumbass.
not
It'll be
him.
okay.
right? We can't be doing that. Can't be telling we talk about it. What's
Well,
what's Daniel?
in case his wife finally has enough of him and puts him out
We
there
need
in the
to
pasture, we need to know where he's at so we can
hold on.
rescue him.
Hold on. So we need to introduce his wife.
Taylor, everybody
No,
knows
no,
who
we
his
need
wife
to.
is.
Everybody.
Everybody knows who Joe's wife's in. Yes, sorry.
Well, not when I put her on a graphic.
I'm at my
Mr.
computer. Come online with us
Pond.
right now, Joe. Look. Go
So
ahead. Keep going.
go check Daniel out right quick.
He
Keep
said,
talking. Go ahead.
Whoa, that's a new button, man.
No, just keep talking. You're still live. Everybody's looking at you
yeah.
guys.
you talking about Mr. Pond?
Hey, man, you just canceled us.
No, we're still live. Keep going.
That's OBS.
Trust me, we're still live. Don't stop.
We're not live, man.
Oh
You just
my
killed
God.
us.
No, we're not. Y'all are gonna look so
Oh
silly.
my God. I'll see what we deal with these northern people.
OMG. God forbid I actually do more than one thing. Oh, it's mind blowing.
Hey, Jimmy, click on Daniel's up at the top there.
Oh yeah.
Scroll up a little bit. No.
That one?
Daniel up at the top.
You see what I'm talking about, y'all?
Right there.
These mental disorders they have up here.
Damn it, Billy.
Well, it's okay. We only have 4 viewers.
With
I'm in the tub. We don't care if you're in the tub. Come on. Come
Hold
live
on.
with us.
What's that say?
What?
Hey, no, I don't want to see him in the
He
tub.
said he's in the tub. So what? We don't care.
how the
Go
hell
back.
are you in the tub but on the computer?
He ain't got nothing to hide.
See, you gotta be careful.
He's got 12 kids, but he has nothing to hide.
Right.
Unless he got one of them old school bathtubs that
No.
he can put the thing across
No.
and just set the board. You know
He's-
what the hell I'm talking
Hey,
about.
but
That was your area.
no,
right there.
y'all got it messed up. That's Joe Price. He's in the hot tub with some hotties.
He's got 12 kids. His wife tells him what to do, and the kids.
So
too.
he might be in there with his wife.
That's it.
So what's Daniel? Scroll up. There was one that was a question.
Yeah,
This
What-
one?
that's what the Daniel, the one that you just posted. the one that you-
Daniel is DAN. Yeah, I did.
I posted that a minute ago.
Yeah, but I didn't get to read
Yeah,
it.
he didn't get to read it. We kept on.
What does it say?
so-
Man? I can't read
The way I interrupted the last
it.
base force
The way I
or
interpret it. Yeah.
Yeah, enter.
53 hertz.
It's unclaimed. Yes, the clamp classes they don't have a, or do they?
Nah, he has looked at a wrong one. Go to basewars.org and click on rulebook. I won't say the wrong one, but we definitely changed it. So now,
Changed it.
so now the 53 hertz is for any class, but that's not true. For the Burt classes well, no, that's not true. Yeah, for the Burt classes
Birth classes only. Music,
and-
it doesn't
yeah,
matter.
right. In the Burt classes, you can't go over 53 hertz. And but we have some classes for you if you want to, but they're clamped and unclamped, which doesn't really make a whole lot of sense. But
It does. I don't know, right? Clamped and unclamped, yes.
But yes, then anything
Shut up,
clamped,
David.
you would be.
we have 3
Daniel?
clamp classes. 3. The 5K classes.
Unlimited should not be considered a clamp class because you're not clamping
Yeah.
anything.
Or you can come to the unlimited trunk and play in that one, or the leash trunk, which is 5K. Which actually, no, you're used to 4K clamped on the windshield.
I am not used to 4K.
Nobody cares about the windshield clamped.
Well, I'm just saying that's
I'm
the
not
class
trying
that
to
he's
clamp
used
what your
That-
windshield does.
There are some people that like to see the resistance of the windshield.
My head doesn't sit in the windshield, so I don't care.
Well, it don't sit in the kick panel either.
No,
No, if
I know
it
you love
does,
that.
then
that's why I like to see
I want the
headrest
video of that
scores.
one.
I like to see the headrest scores.
That's the Mecca. You have to go see the Mecca finals.
I've been there before.
Where who was that guy? Just did
Which one?
189.
189, yeah, I've seen that actually.
RP?
Yeah, RP. Yeah, absolutely. But that wasn't a headrest score, though.
Frequency cap shouldn't be a thing. That's coming from a competitor. That's just my opinion. Always honest. Well, Joe's just confused. He's in that tub, and the heat is getting to him.
Yeah. Well, his wife's telling him to say that.
No, she wasn't telling. She wasn't telling that. No, she wasn't telling that.
No, I mean, I do understand what he's saying, though. I mean, at first, I was against it too. At first, I really, honestly,
Right.
I didn't think.
I was against it.
Well, because we didn't want to make rules and regulations and restrictions and what you can and what you can't.
It was
yada.
Walt Johnson that made me put this in place.
It was dumbasses like
No, I'm
him.
just kidding. It wasn't Walt.
It was
I'm
people
picking
like
on Walt,
him and Nick Brewer and all the
Miller.
other people that complained against these people. And I'm not going to call their name out, Matt Hurt or any of them people, But, it is what it is. I love all you guys. You guys are all my friends.
I'm gonna be honest.
teammates,
It
but-
really wasn't complaints. The reason I did that, it was simply they play 2 different ball games. Jason here goes for the meter. He cares about the meter and that term lab or whatever meter it is, and he wants to see it the highest. That's his goal. But
That's what I went for.
Lots of right. Lots of people are not like that. They don't. They do want to have a high number on the meter, but that is not their final goal. So so people are playing 2 different games,
But I agree.
and so
with-
I tried to separate the games. Now I wanted to make it a like a 45 hertz note, but to each his own, but I don't like listening to high notes from a subwoofer when I'm listening
I
to
roll
my
around listening to 45 and above.
ACDC.
Mm-hmm.
I do it 45 ACDC at 45 hertz. Trust me,
Well,
we'll
that's what I'm saying.
we'll
At
blow your
45,
cap
it's
off.
good, but at 50, it's not. And so I personally wanted to make it at 45, but me and you fought over it, and we flipped a coin, and you won. So
You guys are welcome.
right.
Thank you.
Even at 53 hertz.
So I'm just pointing out that there's 2 different games being played here.
No, there is.
There's the
Absolutely.
demo guys, or more so people that listen to their music. They're not playing the same game that Jason here is playing.
See, I'm pulling
What the hell?
2 of the 5Ks out of the car, and I'm gonna
So
dabble
you
around.
had, how many 5Ks did you have in your car?
I got 4. I got 4 in there right now.
No, what did you have before?
Whenever I was doing 62s, I only had 2 5Ks.
What did you have when you hit the big numbers in your car?
I have
What was
the
the big
4
number?
We're beating
5Ks.
around the bush. Yes.
I had the 4
20.
5Ks in there
20,000 watts on what?
Uh, 2 subwoofers.
on 2 subs. I got
One
2
per coil.
two
It's RP
strap
numbers.
I got them strapped
Per
I got them strapped per sub. Those amps at quarter ohm push out right around 79, if not a little bit more.
Who you Justin?
Right. But Justin's got some awards out
I got 2 upstairs for you as well, Justin.
Right. Better show up this week. Hey,
You
look,
better come.
if y'all don't come pick up these awards this week, we're gonna
If you guys do
auction
not,
them off on eBay.
if you guys don't come this
No,
weekend,
yeah, eBay's an auction site. We can do that.
eBay. Nobody uses eBay no more, Billy.
What do they use?
You're showing your age, sir.
What do they
Stop it. We give that shit away to the homeless now.
But no, I'm going to come play in the 53 hertz classes just to prove to the ones that wanted to say stuff that, oh, well,
No,
the
stop right there.
the hertz
Stop right there.
is what's stopping.
Be nice.
I'm going to come
Be
dabble
nice.
in the 53 hertz
Yeah.
and see how loud I can get there. But
Right.
then I'll come make a statement, then I'm going to go back to my
70
high hertz.
Yeah. Yeah.
So,
Absolutely.
Jason is. This is weird.
There you go. You're
There we go.
I'm back up, you might get my nose.
You're right. Jason is lucky that I don't be able to take him down. I mean, that's the only reason he's on that top one. Top one.
Top one.
Yeah, he's
For the
whatever.
For Kingpin.
For whatever it is you do.
I mean,
Now,
throughout the year, there was, I think, 3 or 4 cars that came to 62s, in the 62s, that I was hoping that came to finals. Because you never know. I could break a sub, could blow something, blow an amp,
Right.
or anything happens at finals.
100%.
So,
100%. You never know. That's just situated.
Back to
Joe.
Jimmy
Gosh,
and Hank
okay, I
Beach.
got you again.
for the finals things. You never know what happens there. So
Okay.
I could show up, do testing in the outside the lanes, and blow all my shit, and I could walk up to Jimmy and say, "Hey, I can't run," and here you got a guy that's doing 48s
Right.
in the Kingpin, and he wins.
No, and you're
So
absolutely
you
right.
never know what happens at finals. Anything can happen.
Yeah. What are you doing? No refund.
Where's that at? Where's that at? See that right there, though? I love you guys to death, but no refunds. You come out there, you blow your shit, you pay for 20 classes. I love you. It's still 20 classes.
See, what does Wally say? I believe I did a 167, 161, 730, and higher. Okay.
Does that make you better?
Higher before that was 162, 60 years. Yeah. So that's really close. Yeah.
I've actually, me and Nick were testing that, I want to say about 3 or 4 weeks ago on his. What he hit at a 50, 52, 51, and then he went up to his normal class, and I'm not going to say what that is because I don't know if he's telling everybody that part.
No.
But it really honestly wasn't that much of a difference. Maybe a dB or two.
Yeah.
But,
Well,
I mean, when we
like I said,
had the concerns, I'm not going to say complaints, when we had the concerns or the people that were talking to us about them classes. Not bitchy.
Listen, man, I'll be honest, man. Nobody really talked to me. It wasn't. It was a decision that I thought of. I've been trying to. You want to know and I told you guys this before on this live
Your
stream.
power stayed the same, Brett.
But
Power did not change.
so I've been trying to find a way for everybody to compete against everybody.
Just the port.
because it's just it would be funner if everybody had one class. You have somebody to compete against.
Oh shit! Everybody's gonna know what his true name is.
Right.
His true name, right there. How you doing, Tony?
Hey, how y'all doing?
Right. Right.
Right.
You know that's funny. That's my first name.
I know it. That's what I just said. Your true name. Everybody's gonna know what your true name is there.
Trying to figure my
Jimmy,
phone
I
out. Give me just a second.
blurry on the TV there.
I don't think so. So your eyes are blurry. Thank you.
I got contacts.
What was you saying, Joe?
I'm trying to figure my phone out. Hold on.
What is it? An iPhone
Flip it sideways.
or a Samsung?
so you can see them all, and
Yeah, don't do that. That's confusing.
it'll flip in a minute. Do you not have the? Oh, hold on now.
Right.
I got you.
Oh, we doing this. That's what I feel about that 53 frequency cap.
You love it, huh?
No,
What phone are you on? You on iPhone or Android?
Android.
We're going to
That
your
explains
settings.
why the damn thing
Hey,
upside
go
down.
into your settings, scroll down, and hit flip screen. Allow. There should be something in there that allows you to flip the screen, and when you flip it, it's going to make it bigger.
Joe, I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but no setting is going to make that screen bigger.
It's going to make that bigger.
I mean, I'm down with technology, but
That is not true. You flip that shit, it's still bigger.
I don't know. Ask him how big it's going to make it. Is it going to make it a 40-inch? I don't know.
It's gonna go from that to that. Oh, gosh, you guys are horrible.
I'm glad I got my glasses on because I'm looking at like this little bit of a screen that's on my phone. I got like quarter of my phone screen showing me a
Hey,
picture.
we're looking at your glasses and we're looking for the password.
I can see the green text coming off of your glasses, actually, Joe. Tony.
I've got to upgrade my, camera system and stuff for my computer so I can do stuff like this more often.
I heard
Where's your
Tesla's
computer
going to
at?
make a new phone for you.
What?
Where's the computer at? Why are you not on the computer?
I got
don't
a
know.
lot of stuff. I'm doing an update on it right now.
What pool room are you in?
What? I really wasn't there.
That's a blue wall, man. What the hell?
Where are you at?
Yeah.
I'm at my
Are you
house.
Are you
I got
in
a
the
blue
club?
bedroom. I got a blue
Really?
bedroom. Yeah.
I got many questions, but not for here, okay?
I was, I'm confused. Where are you at, Joe? Are you still
He's
where
in
you
his
was?
bedroom.
Are you still
I'm
where
in
you
this-
were before?
I'm in Mississippi still.
Man, they do not paint bedrooms blue in North Carolina.
See, I thought you moved already. I apologize.
No,
I
not
thought
yet. I'm waiting for the right moment.
Shit, you're never moving.
It's kind of like having kids, Chuck. There's never the right time. It just
Never
happens.
the right time. Do it. Just quit thinking about it and
I'm
go.
not chiming in on
You shut up. You already got 12 kids.
that. I got 8.
Man,
Hey,
you may live
Joe,
up when you get
I
older.
think his kids and your kids, you guys can start a football team together.
Yes.
Go both. Seriously. How many you got, Jason?
I got 8 altogether.
Joe, you have how many? 12?
5. I have 5.
Oh, 5.
You only need 11.
Like I said, football team right there. Done. Done.
I always wanted to do this. Wait.
That's
This is
all.
a message. This is a message from my sponsor. I always wanted to do
Right.
that. Yeah. Hey,
Who's that?
so what's the deal on the frequency cap?
If
So
you,
why didn't you just have a class and say no CRXs or S10s allowed or no pandas or something like that? And that would have made it a lot more truthful.
well, because there's too many cars that can peak at 70 hertz, just blow. But the reality is,
it's not just
it's not
the
a
vehicles.
car thing.
It is not.
It's people are playing two different games. Most people are playing listen to our music and how loud can we be, and then there are some people
Chasing numbers.
chasing numbers, which is cool, right? And,
Wait. Hold on. I distinctly remember Mr. Price chasing numbers for years. When I first met him, I begged this man for a demo. He looked at me and told me, no, I still have to run in the lane. And he put me off for 3 days and said, no, I still have to run in the lanes. I will not give you a demo. By the time he was done, I said, "Can I have a demo?" He said, "I broke everything. Sorry."
Right. Well,
Am I lying, Joe? Be truthful. Am I lying? And then I gave you so much shit for the next 2 years and told you you couldn't tap me out, that you hurt me. But still,
right.
but still,
Yeah. So the guys that peak high, they go for the meter, and the guys that don't peak high, they do more so demo and play music. And I think they're just playing two different games. And if you're playing two different games, you shouldn't be competing against one another. That's my opinion.
Music shouldn't be competing against burps anyways.
Well, no, it's fine. It is an SPL contest. I get that. But see, it changed. Used to, before technology became what it is now, a struggle was 150. Everybody played music. You didn't build a system that didn't play music. But now people build systems.
I mean, I hate to agree with you, but Justin,
just play tone.
Justin is absolutely right. We've all said the same thing for years. Justin Leslie. A daily cannot compete against a purpose-built vehicle.
4 meter. I agree with that.
There's no way. Absolutely. I mean, and you say for a meter, and I'm just going to elaborate and say for a car, for anything that you go in, a purpose vehicle that is built for whatever speed, for loud, for just whatever. It cannot compete with a daily track.
I think there's two different games being played there, and that's kind of why I did what I did.
But determining that off of a frequency cap is incorrect.
Well, determining it off of a
what would you I guess determine that off of? If you wouldn't say a frequency cap, how would you make it so it would be fair for the people that have daily drivers and the people that have purposely built vehicles? How would you do that if you would say
that is two different levels. I agree 100% that if you sit there and you let your expert SPL guys, go against your daily demos, they're going to lose almost all the time. I agree with that, and I could see business-wise why that would, why you would want to separate that.
Sorry, I don't mean to interrupt you.
From deep within, okay, there's some things that have been forgotten, and honestly, it's almost even with the demo builds today. They have forgotten, but especially the burp builds, right? We did this to play our music.
100%.
Music, not just a tone,
not a burp.
And so, least lower than 53. I personally wanted it to be much lower, like in the 45 range.
The 45s you did.
Yeah, but
but don't change it for a burp class. Don't if you want a demos to be able to have a place to demo, have a music class. Don't change a burp.
Right.
If a meter is going to read a burp score, then what does it matter?
You got to say that.
That's where I was getting at.
What'd you say?
Okay. So if you're running a class if you're going to win that class based on a burp, based on a one tone, okay? That's my problem. The demos, if they want to listen to music, have something that can play music for them that gives them an all-out average. That would be, I'm pretty sure you might have something like that. That'd be great. Determining a frequency is incorrect, okay? Because anybody that's going to build for an SPL vehicle is not going to care what frequency it is. They're only going to care about what frequency the cabin's resonant peak frequency is actually at, where their cabin resonates at. That's it.
I mean, I agree with what you say, but in that same sense, there is no caps on the music classes. There's no 53, there's no 73, there's no 120, there's no
So
nothing.
He's saying
there is no caps.
The burp classes.
Because the burp classes are the ones
I'm talking about the burp classes only.
Right.
The burp classes are the ones that's causing all the problems from a daily vehicle, from a purposely built vehicle.
No. So really it's more so like this. Nowadays, I'm going to back up a step, and this is where Base Sports is trying to think forward, okay? Back in the day, we all had to play music, right? And we all did, install all that stuff, right? Well, that game changed, right? And now it's changed again almost. So,
I got a comment on that. Somebody just said you're not playing music at 70 hertz. You're not playing music at 20 and 25 hertz either.
that's the
You
point.
can't. That's my point. You're gonna play music anywhere, respectfully, between
30
28 and
to
up.
45.
28 is the lowest and up.
So Joe, would you agree with this? The a professional SPL person is not going to target 53 and below.
What'd you say? Repeat that. Sorry.
In another class.
Yes, they will.
Repeat
Yes,
that. Repeat
yes,
that.
they
Sorry.
will.
So who has done that, and why would they do that?
Easy. A guy that everybody in baseball should be familiar with, Bradley Zink. He asked me for a design. He wanted to do mid 60s at 30 hertz. He does mid 60s at 30 hertz. It's all in the builder, the designing, not the frequency cap.
I guarantee you,
Jamie
he wanted a
Brodowski.
demo build.
Hey, Jamie Brodowski does
Hold on.
60
Yeah.
at 30.
So, but what was his goal? Was it a demo?
Yes, he wanted to be able to play 28 to 30 hertz, and he wanted mid 60s out of it.
So a professional seeking the meter is not going to target below 57, 58 hertz, depending on the vehicle, right?
As far as the Burke vehicle.
Yeah,
Bert,
but we're dealing with sound. We're dealing with sound quality, or the 2022 demo. What people build now.
We're talking about professional people going after the meter. That's what those classes were made for. I made some classes for those guys, right?
The pro class.
When I added that 53 hertz cap, I made 6 classes for them, right? So that's their goal, and everybody else with those other classes that they go below 53, they're a different goal. I don't think anybody targeting below 53 hertz is targeting the meter 100% like a professional.
I'd agree.
At making the meter loud.
Why? Well, then ask this question: out of the last 100 designs I've gotten, okay, let's just say the last 100 designs. How come every design I get that somebody asks me for, they're asking me for a specific frequency and they want a specific decibel range? They actually do care about what it meters. They want, let's say, they want to be able to play down to 20 hertz, but still meter, X amount, because they actually care about the meter.
So there's one or two things going on there. They either lack intelligence, right?
Or same thing.
No, but I'm serious. If they care, or they just can't pick demo or meter. If somebody chooses a meter, they're going to go high because it's easier to get loud high.
You get lucky every once in a while and are able to do both. But it's very, very, very rare that you can actually have a vehicle that is good at numbers and good at demos. And you know that as well as I do, Joe.
I agree, 100%.
If it's going to be 100% efficient at numbers, the demos are going to suck. Or if it's going to be a demo vehicle, the numbers are going to suck. For you to find that perfectly good balanced vehicle, it is very, very hard. It's happened, and I've seen it happen. Trust me, I have. But it is very, very fucking hard to find that. Very hard to find that vehicle or that build that has done that.
Yes,
and
but in the same sense,
so much time and so much effort and so many years.
Let's look at this. This is a good example. And Wally is a really intelligent, and his dad Walt is a super intelligent guy, and they've been doing this forever.
Yes.
So
a Tahoe should be targeted 100% in the 40s to 45.
Well, I don't know what he's talking about, if he's talking about the box or not, but that vehicle's going to be 2 hertz higher. But
okay, that depends on if they have a wall or a big no wall set up, if they have a 4th or 6th wood roof, not wood roof.
Okay.
Anything in front, it makes a big difference. But yeah, a stock vehicle, yeah, I agree.
46.
40,
but let's back up. How many people with Tahoes are doing what this guy's doing? How many professionals are using a Tahoe? They're not.
They're not. You're right. You're absolutely right.
I'm sorry, but I can't even me see who that is. I'm looking at like a 1 inch by 1 inch
That's Jason
picture here.
Lucas. He does like a 190 with 218s in the city.
No, he doesn't.
Do about a 165.
It's Jason.
Yeah.
What's up, man? I'm sorry, I couldn't hardly.
Jimmy's got us all blurry,
I'm
man.
hiding
I don't
in
know
the
what's
back.
up with that.
It's because I have shitty internet here.
Internet good. I don't know what's up.
I just see there's ways to manipulate any rules that are ever made to try to keep an SPL guy out of a certain class.
So that's why I created the classes for them. I tell you, there's another reason I did it. There's, and I will say this, and I could be wrong, but I'm going to say it was Jason Miller. I could be wrong about this. So, Jason, I'm not calling you out. I think it was Jason that said, I'm bored. I need some competition. Mm-hmm. I'm bored.
He did.
So
he did
I honestly created these with the hope to pinch all of the higher frequency guys in to give them more competition amongst themselves. That was my first thought with it. Now will it work or not? I don't know.
That would be no different than, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you, but that'd be no different than you, Joe. Think about it. When you was running in the lanes with a van, with any other vehicle you had, if there was nobody out there that was even close to you within 4 to 5 to 6 dBs, would you keep doing it? I mean, if you just blew everybody out the water the whole entire time that you did what you did, would you keep doing it? You would lose it. It wouldn't be no more.
Most people, the answer would be no. In my case, I was only competing for a personal goal. But in most cases, I would say the answer to that would be no. I would get bored and would get unmotivated, basically.
I mean,
I love Base Wars. I think it's the best org out there. I just see that the one reason I loved Base Wars so much was because it was very lack on the rules. Everything was more simple. But when I seen the frequency cap, I frowned because I'm like, no matter what kind of rules you put in, a true SPL guy can find a way to get in there. And
we're gonna rebuild and
I had
hit
to
that 53 and make us chase them again.
I'm not gonna lie, I did have that same argument with him.
He didn't like it either. But see, you're thinking about it
what
different.
You said.
It's not a rule. I'm trying to separate. Trying to separate the people that have one goal versus people that have a different goal. Got to have goals.
Trying to separate the daily drivers from the purposely built bird cars.
Joe got bored. Tony went balls out.
Right.
So
you see that one, Tony?
I'm gonna drop down on power a little bit and come tinker around in the Kingpin still at 53 hertz and see what she does, and then I'll put the power back in it and see what it does full tilt.
All right,
I kind of like to point out something else right quick. Put that comment back up.
Yep.
So check that out, man. Now I am ashamed that people would build for a Base Wars class. I don't want that.
It's gonna happen. And when you change the rules again, because there's people gonna gripe, here's what's gonna happen. I've seen it with every org out there. Please listen to me on this. Every org out there. Okay? What you should have done was basically said no CRXs, no S10s, no Pandas, no whatever, because here's why. Now the SPL guys are going to want to win a class. They know how to build and have the knowledge. It don't care if you lowered the frequency cap down to 20. A daily demo guy has no chance ever against a guy that's going to be going after a meter number. Ever.
That was my
no matter
argument.
what the vehicle is.
That was my argument.
No matter the hertz, no matter the vehicle.
So, but okay. So back to what, and I agree with you. All right. But what I was supposed to say is, this is a pro guy, and he likes that meter, and he wants to win. And he never messages me and says why or this or that. But so basically, all they say is, "What is the
bullshit?" He called me.
What's the rule? You know. And so they all now have a 53 rule in Base Wars, and the reason that's embarrassing to me is because I don't want people to have to build for Base Wars. I really just fit in there, right? Because I don't want to be like the other. But my point is this: Let's call him a professional, right? Well, look what he's doing. They're building at 53, and what are they doing? Spanking ass.
Well,
100.
And that's what a pro does.
100.
I'm just doing it to prove a point. The 53 hertz cap doesn't mean anything, that we can still win at 53 or the 62 hertz or
No.
the 63 hertz that I normally peak at. But then once I dabble in it, I'm gonna come back up to my original classes or the pro classes, and I'll have fun with those.
So basically,
So-
what you're saying is, you instead of taking home one trophy for the year, you're just going to take home two.
Maybe.
Well,
we'll
actually-
see if I even go back to it.
That's exactly what he's saying.
What I'm saying is,
Bring it.
I tried to create two different mediums for people to play at. Walt here plays at a different game than, let's say,
What
who would we say?
I would
Somebody-
I would mess with him and ask him what happened, but I'm not going to do that.
Well, I can tell you what happened. They're taking all the numbers that we had previously and blowing them out the water. My point is this: a
Oh,
professional.
I already know that one, Joe.
I
Yeah.
just got to mess with him a little bit. I'm just having
Right.
fun.
I already know that one.
Right. But so it's exciting to see. But what I do personally regret is that if they're changing this stuff up,
Right there, 100%. That answers everyone's question right there.
I hope that them building for base ores 53 hertz don't hurt them in the other ores. That's what I genuinely hope.
Yeah,
I don't want to
100.
do that.
100%.
But in
That's what's going to happen.
in my opinion, they're just playing two different games. Jason plays a different game than Jimmy does.
Because I got tired of them numbers a long time ago and
If
gave
Jimmy-
up that shit.
If Jimmy was
So-
going for what Jason is, he would peak at 70 hertz. I don't know about a nitro, but he would
I'd
peak
hurt his
higher.
feelings in
You
that.
know,
So just food for thought. Out of all the friends I've had and all everybody I've ever met in audio, what do you think's the biggest reason that not base wars? I'm not. This does not include base wars. Okay.
right?
But what do you think the biggest reason is that some other competitors leave different orgs? It's because they get tired of either drama or rebuilding every year because rules change. Every year because somebody will fuss, somebody will complain, and then
I would agree with both parts of that, Joe. And because I've been on both levels of that as a competitor and as a judge now. You have the aspect where the judges get tired of Joe Price wins first place. Joe Price wins first place. Joe Price wins first place, and nobody else can ever touch Joe Price.
But let me say
put behind
something.
him to do it.
No, hold on. Let me finish. But in that same aspect, though, when you have people that are out there that spend every dollar, spend the exact same time and the exact same effort that you do, but they don't have the knowledge or the money that you do, how should we not make it fair for them people not to be able to run?
Well, hold on.
Participation trophy is what you're saying.
No,
A
and
true
also-
competitor is going to say a participation trophy.
In
That's
all
just, I'm
respect,
just being brutally honest.
the knowledgeable person should win. I mean, they put forth the effort. But Joe, this is what you got to realize. This didn't come from anybody complaining. I swear to you, it didn't. A lot of people think it did. I promise you, it didn't. I had maybe one person that ever said anything to me about burp builds beating the dog out of the demo builds. What this came from is my search to try and make everybody compete in one class, right? Because, and it's not even because I want to just put them all in one spot, because right now there's no excitement for the SPL people. They know who's going to win before they even show up that day. They know what they meter. They can look at that scoreboard and know if they're going to win or not. And that's not the way it was back when I was competing. So my goal was to put a weight factor on the type of build you had. All right, so let's say you had a trunk build. You would multiply that score by, say, 1.03. And you had a no-all build, maybe 1.02, right? Just throwing some numbers out to make it more fair for the type build. But then I had trunk builds popping 60s and walls doing 52s. So that was out the window, right? And
Yeah,
so
I understand.
So then I come with the 53 hertz is just my next idea to separate the two different goals that people had. It's just me trying to get more people together to compete. Nobody can compete with Jason with a demo build.
But you just seen where a guy built a Panda, for God's sakes, to burp at 53 hertz. That's about unheard of. Usually those things, I believe, I could be wrong, are like 60 plus hertz.
Right, but I don't know. That didn't happen before I made this rule.
And the Panda's doing what? It's in the 60s now at 53 hertz. Doing 60s.
Yes, 100%.
Well, with a lot more testing, I'm sure it's capable of a lot more.
I'm not going to change a 53 hertz rule, but I will just say this: that just goes to show you what a competitor and a professional can do if they put their mind to it.
Basically, what Billy's trying to say in a humble way is it doesn't matter what rules, what regulations, a true competitor will bend them rules and bend them regulations and still whip your ass.
And
so why have the rule?
We don't have a rule.
To make it more competitive?
We got two. Put the meter in front of the front seat location and peak below 53 hertz. And I told you why. The reason was so that people could play the two different games because they're not playing the same game.
The cap is more making it competitive for the people that pull up with the two 15-inch kickers in the trunk and want to do their burp.
That was an intention.
Kind of.
We just want everybody to have fun and to have class to run in. I mean, that's it in a nutshell. It doesn't matter hertz. It doesn't matter class. It doesn't matter. I spent $50,000 or I spent $10. We want a class for everybody to run to have fun in. I'm not saying a competitor or a complimentary trophy and say, "Oh, data boy on your back at every class." I just want you to be able to have a class to run in with, no matter what you brought.
So I would like to address this one right here from Wally.
Go ahead.
This is a good. What happened? We lost Joe.
He got mad and left. Because I was right. Joe left.
So the problem is they don't work on their builds. They quit.
Yes, they want to.
That's the problem nowadays. A lot of people, they're. I won't say that. I'm not going to do that. But
not a lot of people.
But they just quit. They just say, "I can't do it." And I could call a couple names out right now.
Well, there's a few of them around here that were in my class and everything else. So I stopped. Hey, Jimmy, I stopped taking the Civic 2 shows.
Huh?
How do we block?
What the hell is going on here? Block you there, down one more, right there. Yeah. Wherever you are, go to hell.
And I stopped taking Civic to shows so that way people can come to the shows and either run that class or whichever other classes I was running.
I apologize for that silly ass spam that we got there. Let me re-invite Joe back and see what happened.
Yeah, okay. Read that one right there. What's
this
up?
one?
Yeah, it's a big one. 2 18s, peaking at 55. Yeah.
Peaking at 45.
I remember he's got a nice walled-off build. I don't remember much more about that, but
which one is that?
He's out in California, or out in Vegas is where he was at a show with us. But I remember the 218s, but in its wall.
But if you have 100% pro competitors, nobody else shows up. I disagree with you. And hold on.
Well, no,
wait. Hold up before anybody else comments on there. I have had so many different events, whatever you want to call them, where I've had people like Randy Wheat down here in the KC area. He shows up, he never competes, he never runs, he never gets in the lanes, but everybody comes because he has a very nasty, very demo-friendly, and he'll play all day long build. There's people like Joe Price that will show up and just will dominate the lanes. There's people like Jason Lucas that will come and dominate the lanes and never demo. So I disagree with you. There's that whole aspect.
Different games.
There's that whole just everything around. I don't even know what the correct word is.
In our area, if certain people show up for certain classes, it kind of differs on how many people show up that day for that class.
But I disagree.
Now,
There's
hold on.
more people that will show up just to listen to Dan Curran sit out there and demo,
Well,
Exactly.
now that's.
or to listen to the
Let's
people
look
that
at
are
this
retarded.
comment right here. If 100 pro competitors show up, basically, as we're saying, nobody else shows up to compete.
But people are going to show up just to listen to the pros.
Hold on. Here's the big thing that you guys need to realize, and if you don't know, is guess what? There's not 100 across the country.
There is with Base Wars.
There's not. There's not 100 people across the country that are true for the meter competitors. There's not
anymore.
So,
it's not like it used to be.
And I would say this too. In Base Wars, there's very little. And I would say that Wally is Walt's son. Walt, in a couple of weeks or a couple of months, he's bringing more of those than we have had total.
Don't, Wally. I remember in 2000, I was just talking to our Eric Bradner a couple days ago about this. I showed up in 2016. I had my minivan. I had two 18s in the back of my minivan, and I was putting up, I thought, phenomenal numbers. I pulled up in the lanes. I think I hit a 51, 52. Beer Base Mafia pulled up behind me with a fucking Panda with two 8s. I had two 18s. They pulled up with two 8s and put up a 60-something. Completely blew my wind out from underneath myself.
All right.
I mean, dead seriously. I thought I was the shit. You know, it's been a long time since I've been in the lane, so
Right.
I'm going to pull up there. I'm hitting good numbers. It sounds good, yada, yada, yada. I pull up there, and I've got first all day long. All day long. The last 20 minutes of the show,
Right.
they pulled this fucking Panda
Just
around
beat
with
you by 10 days.
two 8-inch, two 8s.
Right.
I got 18s. They
Yeah.
pulled up with 8s and blew my ass out the water.
Yeah.
But that's Beer Base Mafia for you.
Yeah. Well,
I mean, seriously, it happened. It happened 100%. They
Yeah.
kicked my
and,
ass.
and I would like to say this too. You know, Base Wars, we are the smallest org out there, and we don't have a lot of people that peak higher, right? So, you know, things change. But when I changed that, we didn't have many people that were peaking higher than 53. But we had a few, and I just wanted them to have more people to compete against. And that was the true goal.
You see that?
No.
You didn't see that?
Oh, yeah.
Small my ass.
Yeah. Well, see, that's awesome, right? We try to make it fun.
Oh, hang on. Let me invite Joe back in. I apologize. Sorry.
He might have took his britches off.
No, he didn't.
I
You
might-
want to see him with his britches off. That's probably. Hey, Billy. Well, never mind. I was going to say you go out the back door, but you don't know how that rolls.
No, he's gonna step off into a hole.
Yeah, probably. Let's see if Joe wants to come back in here. No, and honestly, I didn't mean to be rude by that. Just go upstairs, Billy. You're not going to figure that out. Promise you. When it comes right down to it, I mean, in all honesty, we're not trying to be big-headed. We're not trying to be the biggest. We're not trying to be the best. We're here to have fun. And we want to make classes for everybody else to have fun and for everybody to win awards. Grab them awards. One more time. And the third's over here by me somewhere. I don't know. I mean, seriously. That one right there.
Hey, this one looks familiar.
I mean, you know, and once again, here's the first place awards for this year. Really hand.
Here's the first place awards for this year.
Because they might second place, you know, I mean, Billy, he makes them different every year. It's not the same old humdrum, silly awards that you get over and over and over. And I'm not knocking him because this man's got some badass rings that I'm still jealous over. You know, Joe Price has got some badass rings. Shut up, Joe. Joe's got some badass rings that I'm still jealous over. I've got plenty of second places. I've never got a first place ring. In all the organizations that I've ran in, I've never got a first. I'm a loser. It is what it is. I'm a loser. It is what it is.
No.
But I'll take my loss with grace. When I'm competing against people like Hank, people like Stephen Duncan was in my class that year. Hank was in my class that year. I don't have that much money. I can't compete against them people.
Did the frequency matter?
Yes, the vehicle, the frequency, the money, the wallet. Everything? Yes, 100%. It all mattered. Yes,
But do you think a frequency cap would stop somebody like, let's say, Hank?
yes, I do. 100%.
I don't think so.
It would stop him from this class to this class to this class. That's not it. I mean, you're right. No,
If
when
he
it comes
goes for a class,
when it comes to a true competitor, the frequency is not going to matter, and that was my argument with Billy.
I didn't mean to store up a hornet's nest about the 53 hertz cap. I was just voicing an opinion that I'm sure a lot of other competitors have about having a frequency cap.
No, trust me, Billy, and me, and yeah, we've had this conversation. I'm just going to go there, and I told him, like Jason, like Nick, like all the other serious competitors in them classes. They're winning up here at 63, 64, 65 hertz and killing it. You don't think that they can't bump down to 53 and still kick everybody's ass in that same thing? I mean, seriously. That would be no different than me looking at you saying, Joe, you can only run 4 amps, not 5. You're going to kick my ass just because I put that restriction on you. A serious competitor is going to do that out of spite. And you know that as well as I do.
So let's say a whole bunch of people, or a couple people, build for this 53 hertz challenge, as I call it. That's what it is. That's all it's going to be, is a 53 hertz challenge. So let's say some people build for it. Then you have a lot of your demo guys, okay, your dailies, okay, that fill up the lanes at every show. You know what I mean? You go-to guys, and then they start complaining about this. Okay, they're like, well, how can I compete with something like that? And then you got to change it up again. So that guy that built for 53 hertz challenge has to rebuild again.
We've had this conversation. We're not going to keep going down this road.
Right.
Yeah.
Hey, we're not going to.
And I guess if we get bigger, there's something to consider. But the reality is, we haven't had a lot of people that peak high anyway. Right? So this is a small amount.
I've had like 5 people last week ask me to help them build something for 53 hertz because of y'all's ruling.
Yeah.
Well, I'll be honest with you, that kind of makes me proud, but I hope you would talk them out of that to tell them to build what they want to build. That would be amazing.
They want to compete. That's why they go to a show, is to compete.
Yeah.
What's this? I don't know what this is.
All right.
You know what that is.
Hey, Joe, I have that
Team
decal cut out for your van, by the way.
Team-wise, I don't know what
Really?
that is. I know what that Noisy
Yeah.
Boy Labs is.
team.
What's that team shit?
Right?
Oh, you didn't get the invite, Jimmy? I'm sorry.
Right, I didn't either.
Hold on. I said something. Wait. Did you guys hear something? You hear something in the background?
Crickets.
Wait.
I hear crickets.
Yeah, crickets. Nothing.
I think they're outside.
Nothing. No, you got computer issues, sir. What'd you say, sir? Sir? You didn't get that invite either, did you? Ass. No, we love Joe. I love you, and I
There's
love
not a team.
everybody.
There's not a team Noisy Boy Labs. I promise you.
I know. I was just joking. It was just fun. Oh,
I
fun.
can barely keep up with what I'm doing. Less 10 other people.
Well, I'm going to say this. As one of the leaders or the leader of Base Wars,
Team Base Wars.
I truly hope y'all don't have to build for Base Wars. I really want you to build what you want to build,
Team Base
and
They're
then
gonna do.
we got a spot for you. You know, man, I don't want y'all to do that. I'd rather you just build something that you like.
Billy, this
No.
is the honest truth. I have, and I'm not bragging about this. This is just, I'm being as humble as I can. But I've probably done 30 plus designs just for your org.
Wow.
Just for your classes.
Because, there's
30
only...
plus.
It seems like yesterday that there's just 2 of us. There's 3 of us, they just don't. But okay. But I really hope people will just build something they want to build and fit in where they do. That's what
I really, really need people is I need everybody that watches our live videos, that watches us, that follows us, and even knows Billy and the yawning ass old man up there with the nick in his chin. Hey, love you, Joe.
They can't see the cursor, man.
Yes, there you go. But no, I need all you guys to help me show Billy, because Billy still thinks that we're this little bitty small organization.
No, you're not either. You could tell yourself that all you want to, but you're not no more. You done grew up.
We're within the top 2 or 3 organizations out there right now.
Top 3.
No.
Top 2 or 3.
Yes, you are, Billy.
The other orgs are worldwide. We are right here. We branched out.
There's one other organization worldwide. One.
No, they're all.
One.
All of them. Alaska, Mecca. What's the other one? DB Drag. They're all worldwide. You said they're all worldwide.
Okay, you're right. Yeah.
But
is Base Wars worldwide?
We definitely. Huh? Not yet. We're almost there. But we got the Caribbean, right?
And.
But no, man. We're not the big boy, and we understand that. We know we know to stay in our lane. You might say,
and that's not what I'm saying.
But I just want people to build something that you want, not what you don't build for us, man. Build what you want, and be happy with that. And we got a spot for you. That's what I want. That's where I'm at.
No, and I agree, and that's not what I meant by when I said that.
Yeah,
what I meant by what I said that is Billy still thinks we're little bitty peas in a pot, and I'm not trying to say we're DB Drag, USAC, Iasca, or any of them. But we're not little bitty peas in the pot.
Let me iterate.
I'd like to say we're up here at least.
Let me say to you how I know this. Look at any flyer that has all of the orgs listed. I challenge you, go to any of them. Who's listed last? Go ahead.
Midwest SBL?
No. It's Base Wars. We're the bottom. We're the ones on the bottom. And we're okay with that. We don't care. We're not trying. I don't care. I really don't care. All I care about is you competitors building something that you want, that you're going to have fun with, and we got a spot that will fit you. I promise you. And if we don't, we'll make it.
See, I built my Civic for one intentional goal, was to go and beat Munson's record.
Whoa! You better get 12 more legs, Peggy. I love you, but stop it.
I'm fixing to push speed dial 1 on my phone.
I've already told him my intention on building the Civic was to come out and beat his score. And he's already told me his score. And
what was it?
For Pigpen was a 166 in New Mexico.
But that wasn't
at a show.
Wasn't the true score, though. He lied to you. There was louder scores than that, and Joe
I already
and I
know one of the louder
scores.
scores that
what
he
Gary
put
did
up.
with it?
Joe, there was louder scores. Am I lying?
What Gary did with it?
Chris's CRX, just his CRX, I think has done a 72 plus at a show.
No,
The Civic.
What's in it?
Pig Pen.
The Civic. I thought it did I was at a show and I seen it do a 68-1. I thought it did a 68-1 at a show. I think it's been louder since. I thought that trunk did a 70.
The new one?
I
thought Pigpen did a 70.
Yes, I thought
the burgundy one that turned black.
I thought I seen a 70-71 out of it. I really honestly did.
I could be mistaken, but I know it's a 68 plus. I could confirm it.
Gary do it at Midwest when I went to that.
But
when Gary owned it
go after it, man. That's what it's all about.
I'm going to try to put up a 66 in March. So I'm going to let it fly.
CRX did a 70 is what Walt said.
Yeah, CRX did a 70.8
That's Wally.
something.
That's
And
Wally, whatever.
Yeah.
and what is it? The NSAL or whatever it is?
NSAIL or
IL or I don't know.
I don't know.
Never heard of that.
CRX did a 68.
CRX or the Civic?
He said the CRX.
Chris, the
He said-
CRX done a 7. I think it's done a 71 and some change, or a 72. It's the loudest CRX that's ever metered, as far as I know of.
Oh, look at someone telling your secrets out there. Thank
Right.
you, Mama. What else you got hiding back there? You sell that truck finally?
I hope you don't. If I win the lottery, I'm getting that truck, man.
I think got a box spec'd out for it.
In the shop. Seeing, yeah.
Well, that's okay. Still,
You might be right, actually.
It still scored.
Yeah.
See, I know the
But
new
168.
build that he has in the one that he has now.
Who?
Munson.
New
The
build?
trunk.
He don't build now.
There is no new build.
He builds subwoofers.
You're talking
Right.
about Munson's have like 7 or 8,
Hey, Jimmy.
60 plus vehicles in their
Exactly.
driveway.
Hold on. Ask me who taught me to build a subwoofer.
Who taught you?
Yeah.
God.
No, ask me who taught me how to build a subwoofer.
God.
No. Ask him. Ask me. You got to do it.
Who taught you how to build a subwoofer?
Chris Munson taught me how to build a subwoofer.
I actually seen that live video.
You remember he did it on
Did I
live?
do it?
Yes, you did.
Yeah,
live.
you
That's
did it
why
on
I said
live.
God.
I
said
didn't do it.
God.
I didn't do a live video on it. Did I do live?
I think so.
Somebody
Yeah,
got
No,
video.
way.
you didn't do a live. You posted pictures
Because
afterwards.
he told me
And he was
all
like,
his
"Look what
secrets,
I
and I
did."
No, I
promised
think
to keep
Kyle-
them secret.
I think Kyle did a video of it.
Somebody, I remember seeing something.
Oh, well, I didn't know.
Yeah.
But anyway, so Chris Munson taught me to build subwoofers.
God, like I said.
Right.
So who is Base Wars going to be at this show in Florida called Eastbound and Down?
Yes.
Loading down and
Who's going to be there to run that show?
Me.
I am planning on going to that. And I will be
Good.
at another show this coming up weekend in Homa. The
Yeah, I'll
grand
be there.
finale. I'm looking forward to
Jordan,
that.
but I'm going to be there to hang.
I will be there.
damn,
Yeah.
I want to go to some of these shows.
Right?
Will you pay
Go to
for my-
Florida. Go to Florida.
I've never been
Pay
to
for my
Florida.
gas
Shut
and I'll
up.
go.
So,
Stop.
Joe, do you want to run the show in Florida while you're there?
I'll run with my van.
Fine. I don't care how you run it, as long as you make competitors there happy, you know?
Hey,
What
Joe.
part of Florida?
Are you
Hey,
talking
Joe.
about help you run the show?
No. I'm talking about run these shows, so I don't have to go.
No.
Will you come by and pick me up so I can go with you, Joe? I've never been to Florida.
How you going to fit in the van?
Yeah.
Hey,
Hold on
You're
now.
talking about
How
little
many
guys that
times
go
have
through the
you
port.
asked me to change them subwoofers in the back of that fucking van? Talking about how am I going to
so
fit back
Joe, so listen,
there?
so all my base war stuff will probably fit in that van. So you get you a trailer, right? We can put the van on and we can pull it in my truck.
Come pick me up.
It won't.
Hold on.
It
Hold on.
won't for that show. I got some stuff coming. It ain't going to fit back there now.
Pick me up. I'll put all of my equipment in your van plus me. We'll go down, run the show. Billy will pay for all your gas with the show money, and then then you can come back and drop me off, and we'll all be good.
Luckily, he said no. Right.
Damn, I tried. Damn it. You see that after that? Billy will pay for it.
So I'm doing a really big stunt, like a big crazy stunt wall in the back of the van.
On the
All
door.
my stuff will fit up there by the subwoofers. Not a problem.
I can sleep in the box.
What?
I could sleep in your box.
Yeah. I,
I have slept in my box.
Yeah.
I'm serious. I have pulled over and slept in my box.
I can
Right.
sleep
That's
where
you.
your back subwoofers fit in your box.
Yeah.
And if y'all don't know, it's like this big. I'm not lying. It's tiny. Wait a minute. That wall's flat and that wall's like that. Then
It
back
opens
too.
up.
Yeah.
It's tiny as
It's
fuck.
it's not soft in there though. it's very
Oh,
hard
no,
surface.
Yeah.
But at that point, who cares? You're just going to sleep anyways.
So I'm building a big stunt wall with Rogue Audio equipment.
Don't aim it at my tent, man. You know, I'm bigger than you are, and we're going to fight.
I'll make sure my van's aimed toward yours then.
Yeah, we can just battle it out.
He's got jokes, right?
Ain't nobody gonna want to walk between them.
No.
we got trunk rattles. We put that on the score sheet.
No, mine don't trunk rattle, but my son just got a new Lincoln that I told him we'll build for.
Ooh, is it like a 68?
I'm going to sell all my subwoofers, and I'm just going to build a stunt box wall. It's going to have like 179,000 6.5 in there.
That's the van.
I'm just joking.
The pink Tahoe.
No, that's the van.
Yeah, that's the van.
Oh, he
Yeah.
did that.
We all know whose vehicle that is.
I don't.
Yes.
Who's this? Who's this?
You can search it.
Okay.
What
Yeah.
is that?
Stucco!
Yep.
Stucco! Travis Stucco's old van. DB. But he should have left the damn purple wrap on it that pisses me off. Well, pink, sorry, you're right. I say purple. Yeah, pink.
It's going
I've
black.
never,
Purple, pink.
I never thought I would build a stunt wall. If you'd asked me 2 or 3 years ago, I'd have told you that's just not my thing. But I added some speakers to the back, some Rogue Audio, highs and stuff to one of the front doors and the back doors, and I love them.
How many?
Very, I'll be honest
I
with you.
have.
It's Dan's fault.
It's 24 6.5s, 20.
It's mean, man.
I have a whole bunch right now, but I'm adding a whole bunch of other stuff to the middle part of the van.
That Rogue Audio stuff is pretty stout. You didn't need about 4 of them.
They're very efficient as well. They sound really good. I was highly impressed of how loud they can actually get.
Well, so I say this, and I've never built a stun wall. It's not something I would probably do. But the ones that I have heard, they've been Rogue. But I really thought it was just John Kent's ability to tune them. Because most of the ones I heard was his. They travel with him. So I see him a lot of shows, right? Now, they all sound really good. And
another thing with me is it also always don't matter about the product as much as it does the company itself. Like that guy John, the owner of Rogue, he goes well out of his way, above and beyond, for his guys. He shows the support to the bass community. He's a real good guy, and I'm just luckily I got on board with him, and his equipment is amazing. So
unless he changes his mind, right? We do every show that John puts on. He also puts on some shows. He puts on about at least 4 shows down in South Florida, and he just got involved with the Eastbound Down show too, right? But he does about 3 or 4 other big shows in Florida that are his. I think they're his. Now I know he's got a partner, right? But I don't know the partner. I've never met him. But
I don't know that either.
Yeah, I really like John. But I kind of all those vehicles that he has, I really thought that it was his knowledge of tuning them that made them sound so good. May or may not be, I don't know. But I'm just saying this: his stuff sounds good.
Yes, John wrote. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
I caught that low or late, but yeah, amazing.
That's what happens when you sit back off camera. You miss half of it.
Well, no, that's what happens when your bladder's big and you got to go pee pee.
One thing I like running the Rogue equipment is it's also affordable. It's extremely efficient. It's affordable, and to me, the quality versus the cost is just there. I really like the equipment, and I'm not talking about any other brand out there. I just really like Rogue. I've had some really good luck with them, and I'm hyped. For me to want to build a stunt wall, I had to be impressed.
Yeah, I haven't. I've not had any.
I'll be honest with you. I'm still stuck over the Savard, new Savard mids and highs, dude. They're amazing. And I'm sorry, you shut up and let me talk for a minute. But I mean, honestly, John with Rogue, amazing equipment, and I've heard
Yeah.
Steven's builds. I've heard quite a few builds out there that are amazing and crystal clear. But the Savard stuff, how can I say this? It's next level. He spends the time and the money and the effort, and I like the quality of the build and the sound that the equipment puts out. And without going too silliness, I'm very, very impressed with the Savard stuff.
Well, I've not had any
Very
in my hands,
impressed.
but well, Joe don't appreciate you saying that about.
Oh, see.
Savard.
I mean, it is what it is. But honestly, Savard. Honestly, I don't know. I'm pretty impressed with that new stuff.
I put some Savard sixes in my son's.
My wife's cousin, which I'm sorry, I can't even remember his name off the top of my tongue, but Bud Gardner down there. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I know Bud. I saw him.
Yeah,
got a big van with like 20 Savard 18. I'm just kidding.
No,
Eight Savard.
that's actually Kyle.
No.
That's Kyle up.
Oh, that's right.
Kyle
yeah.
up here.
Yellow van.
Yeah.
No.
I agree with.
But no, the Savard is just.
Yes, I agree with Jimmy. The Savard, even their high Q series subs sound amazing. The sound quality that comes out of those things. I do a good bit of designs for Savard subs and stuff, and man, I've been highly impressed. And their highs and stuff are also top notch. I agree with Jimmy on that 100%. And also, Will, I met him, and he's a really good guy as well.
You're a real nice guy.
Yeah. Will's amazing. Senior, I've never personally met Senior like he has.
Right.
I've met Junior, and I've heard a lot of
Well,
amazing
I read about
things.
Senior in the history book.
In the history book as he was building his truck. Shut up now. Come on, old man. Come on, old man. Come on. Don't even go there. But yeah. No,
they was around a long time. But
amazing.
Yeah.
Sorry. I don't know. I didn't.
But I personally
stage, but Savard rules.
Yeah. I've only personally, Joe, I've only ever worked mainly with kicker subs, and high end stuff. That's just all I personally ever really hands on my choice to build with. So that's the reason I keep quiet when y'all talk about these other brands, because I just haven't. I haven't.
I'll be honest with you.
Oh, we understand you. You're a kicker, true and true, guaranteed.
I've worked with a lot of brands, honestly. I mean,
I haven't.
I
was 12 years old when I got my first gold letter kicker 12. No, wait. Let me just stop now.
Oh!
Y'all proceed.
Oh, look at the trueness. He was, no.
Yeah.
Anyways. But no, I mean, all honesty, I've been around and I've seen all aspects from the low end to the high end to the medium. And, it's kind of cool to see all the companies grow from just a little bitty backyard commercial businesses running
I'll
up to
take you guys back to Thump whenever Walmart used to sell them.
Man, that's my PA system. Mackie, Thump.
Thump. Whenever Walmart used to sell the Thump. Was it the blue cone with the purple
These guys
surround?
are getting off topic. They drank too much Dr. Pepper. And we're going to see if we can find a comment to reel them in.
I know Noisy Boys is going to be at Super Loud Show.
I think
you better be there, right?
Hey,
you're gonna be at Super Show.
Next week, I think Noisy Boy needs to come and educate us on the dimensions of a sub enclosure
for a 53 hertz build and for a 53 hertz and above build. I want to see No, wait. Sorry.
I was thinking more
Cash App or PayPal.
The ratios linked to width to depth.
No,
you opened a sub enclosure.
You opened it. Let's bring it. I want the same vehicle.
Width and FS somewhere between 32 and 29. Right? Let's talk about those ratios and let's really give some people some education, right?
Same vehicle, same build, same equipment, same battery power, same everything. But I want to know the difference between something that's tuned at 53 hertz and something that's tuned above 53 hertz.
I know the answer.
Pro.
Port length and box volume. Did I get it right?
No.
I did get it right. The difference
There's
between
more than that.
53 hertz and 40 hertz, I got it right, Joe.
The volume.
And the port length.
The volume.
And the port length. He's wrong, Joe.
The volume.
All knobs to the right.
Joe's wrong. I got it right.
No,
What's the question?
that's only 2 steps of it. Okay, if you take a vehicle,
Very important steps, Joe.
Actually, he is right. They are very important steps because
Right.
without this,
Now you
without
talking
what he
about
said,
that. That's
doesn't
not
matter.
a step. That's not a step.
oh Lord,
Tell him, Joe, port length and box volume. Them two correspond. They lead one another, like husband and wife. Like Keely and Joe.
hey, who
I don't know
who
if
said
the
I should
question
do
was.
next week about the box?
He did.
What
Oh,
was the question?
I don't know. We all got fucked up and we ran with that.
You asked a question between 40 hertz and 53 hertz. What's the difference? And I
No.
told you.
I said
Port length and box
53 and
volume.
above. I said between 53 and above, but somebody else actually
I know
asked
the
that
difference.
question and I ran with that.
Oh,
who asked something about me coming on next week to do like?
oh I said that. We talk about those
Oh.
box ratios.
I think
You
it was
know,
your wife.
with an
actually.
FS in between about 35
I
and
think it was your
29.
wife. Hold on.
I tell you what I can do is I can draw up a scenario where it doesn't matter if it's 53 or 54 hertz, and I can show you a scenario where you could do something to change the frequency of. You could lower your cabin's resonant frequency. There's ways to do that with deadener, wood, whatever. So frequency
Open
don't
the
matter.
door. Open the door on
Hey,
one
man.
class, close the door on the other class. Roll your window down, roll your window up. There's the change.
Tell him to open the dang freaking, what do you call it?
The
thing?
glove
The
box?
air condition?
Recirculation. You have to turn on your
good for
recirculator
about a
all the
day.
way up.
That's good for a hertz and a half, right?
Flip your visors forward, scoot up, hug
I-
the seat.
I want you guys to know I understand why y'all did the frequency cap. I was just merely arguing the fact that
Hang
for
on.
your pro competitor,
Yeah.
that was it. You know,
We appreciate it. We appreciate it. Because a lot of people are misunderstood about why I created it. They really think that people complain, but it wasn't. It was my goal for these
Thank
people
you.
to have more people to compete against.
Wow.
I mean, truthfully, he's right. When he's, I mean, we had long conversations.
Yeah.
Long conversations about it. I mean, Billy rules. He does what he wants to do, but I'm going to mix in that little pot just a little bit and have my opinion. But, I mean, I don't know. When it came right down to it, it was all about making you guys happy and keeping you guys interested and not keeping people like him where they got to the point where he was bored and he didn't want to run no more because there was nobody else for him to run against.
And
then people like me, they couldn't afford to run against people like him with my shitty build against his build. You know, I couldn't do it.
let me point this out too. We talk a lot about this 53 hertz, right? But check this out. Heat is less than 1% of what we do.
100%.
Less than 1, not 100. Less than 1. Yeah.
I agree with
I had a
that.
little guy.
So you know, it's just not. I was wondering why he was holding it up. I thought, were we celebrating? Did we finish or what? But no, it really, I didn't really create it because people complaining. I really want people to have the joy that I had back then, which they can't get now. Back then, when you had to do everything, which was install, sound quality, RTA, all that stuff, you didn't know who won until they read the results.
Yeah.
Now you can look at a scoreboard and know if you should enter or not. And it's not as much fun, but you won't. But the competitors don't know that because they never experienced what we did.
Yeah. And you know, yeah.
And that's
But what do you think about, and I've had a couple of people ask me about bringing back the whole, back in your days where you guys used to
In the
judge,
90s?
when you guys used to judge the whole overall build as not just the
So
sound.
for base wars,
but the
that's called the
overall.
Iron Man class.
Okay. And when you say that, what do you mean? What are
That's
we
sound quality.
Are we judging
Everything.
Okay.
Install, SQ. You got to sit and listen to it.
So Taylor Fade's got to come and judge our stuff, or Drew Jones?
No,
Because
I don't think
Drew's
they're qualified.
Drew's
I think it would be
bougie
Mark
nowadays,
Elders
and
maybe would come.
well, Drew's
Our own
good.
Richard Papazan could probably be to do it, right? But Joe might could do it.
Wouldn't you say that sound quality is a matter of opinion?
Do what now? Yeah, that's
Wouldn't
the
you
problem
say
with
sound quality is more of a matter of opinion?
It's totally subjective. And so I love sound quality. I'm a sound quality guru. But the fact is, I don't think that just because I think it sounds good means it's the winner, right? You may like something different.
I think it should take 3 people.
Right?
Well, that's why we always have 3 different judges at every one of our shows when it comes to our demo classes.
Yeah,
and we try to make sure it's not his girlfriend, my girlfriend, or somebody else. We try to find 3 different individuals out of the crowd that knows nothing about anything.
So I really shouldn't do this, but I'm going to do it.
Do it.
See this statement right here? Sound quality's coming back. The way we used to do it's coming back, and it's going to blow up. And that's why that's why I agreed. Greg Kelly is 100% responsible for our demo awards.
When it comes back
hold
for
on.
what, though?
But this right here is the reason I agreed to do it, because it is basically a sound quality. So people are getting tired of just collecting a trophy based on whatever. They really want to compete. Competitors want to compete, right? So with sound quality, you have to compete. You just don't get to burp and collect a trophy. So this is happening, y'all. I think the sound quality. Okay, so let me back up a little bit. If you look at a vehicle right now, and I'm going to give you young guys some education that will make you some money. A vehicle that is 30 years old, 30 to 35 years old, if you buy that vehicle now, if you're, when it gets 30 to 35 years old, it will sell for a lot of money. Well, everything regenerates at 30 to 35 years. And so guess what we're coming up on? Guess what was the peak of the car audio industry, Jimmy? Mid-90s.
Mama Gates?
No, mid-90s. So where are we?
I wasn't around then, sir.
We are 30 years away right now. So in the next 3 to 6 years, sound quality will be back and it will rule. Word.
I don't know about rule, but I agree with him when I say sound quality is definitely coming back, because it's gotten to a point where everybody's tired of just the normal brr, I'm done, or the stuff that's like way too loud where it's hurting your ears. You can't understand what it really sounds like or what's really coming out of it anyways, because it's so damn loud.
Right.
I mean, there's no pride behind anything.
But hey, listen, let me say this too. Without the people like him and the professionals, Joe yourself, putting up those big numbers, all the other guys would not have the knowledge they have to make their builds. Even the demo builds in the 60s, they wouldn't be there if it wasn't for you 70s guys.
They'd have nothing to shoot for.
It's not that. They wouldn't have the knowledge. It's the pioneers that are doing it for us, Hey, there would be no subwoofers capable of a 180 had we not have SPL competitors, professionals, shooting for that number. So we appreciate them. It ain't like just because we created that cap don't mean we don't like them. We love them. They're important.
I agree. 100% I agree. 100%. Absolutely. And you couldn't have said that any more perfectly. 100%.
Well, if I had practiced, maybe I could.
Look, Joe's like stuck and froze.
Right.
I had to hold my phone up to like the fan.
He's trying to act like he's
hot.
Shot. Look, I look better up here. Hi.
No, that's not why I was doing that. I got an air conditioner vent, and my phone was getting hot. I had to put it up against the vent. I done took the case off my phone and everything because it's getting hot.
So check this out. Listen, I I don't know. I have not competed in sound quality in a couple years, but I know that everybody uses. I shouldn't say that.
It's 38 degrees here. What the fuck you talking about? Air
You
conditioner.
got the Android.
And
It's overheating.
It ain't
It's
38 in Mississippi.
What is it, Joe?
Huh?
Like 100.
Like 70, 60?
Yeah, it's like
60
70
degrees?
something. But
I'll
my
be home
phone is
tomorrow.
like 150 degrees because I had to hold it in front of the air conditioner. It was getting
Are you
too hot to
charging?
touch.
Hey, have you got it
Charger.
plugged in while you're using your phone?
Yes.
Yeah, that makes them hot.
He got the Android. That's the reason why.
Right? Yeah.
You got Android.
I don't know what
I don't
sound
know
quality is
Android.
right now, but
When you switched
used
to
to,
iPhone?
I've had
it
iPhone
wasn't.
for a
You
while.
didn't have
You're
to
gay.
be the most expensive to win. Often it was the case, but it wasn't a must. 67. Oh my God. I bet y'all's vehicle's gonna be wet in the morning from the dew.
Do, yeah. It's going to
I
be
bet she was
80.
laughing at me holding my phone up to the vent. I know she was laughing at me.
She gotta be.
She said
She should have
80.
posted a
Come on, let's see
photo
what
of it.
tomorrow's
80 tomorrow? Damn, I need to come down there.
Right?
I'm going. You can ride with me.
I don't
Can I
think the
live
wife's
with
going to
you,
be too
Billy?
happy.
We won't tell her.
Can I just live with you, Billy? Come on, I mean,
Right.
seriously, what the
Hey,
fuck?
look, y'all. They're smacking, but let me tell you what. It was nice out there today. It wasn't cold.
44 degrees tomorrow. For
But
a
it's
high.
not. But
For
no
a
humidity.
high.
It's easy. It's easy cold. They got it. They got a cakewalk.
Wife always tells me she'd take my leg if I try to
He
do
fell and bumped his fucking head talking about no humidity here. Oh, hell no. We get like minus 40 here.
Yeah, but that's like 20 and at home.
No.
I
Yeah,
promise.
well,
you.
maybe 20 for you.
Or maybe 30.
Yeah,
home.
because it's hot as fuck where you guys live. It's Satan's balls
If it
down
gets
there.
20 down there, dude, it's cold. Up here, you can be at 0 and we go out and throw the football.
Satan's balls down there where you guys live.
Yeah. Dang, 72 in South Carolina, dude. That's where to be.
Well, I think they get winter there too, though, in South Carolina.
Oh,
right?
yeah, they definitely get some snow every
Absolutely.
once in a while.
You guys get snow what?
Never.
Every 12 years?
15, 20. If that. We get fog.
Well, and you've never seen any substantial snowfall, though.
Not in the South. A foot.
Drew's came
Like
down.
in.
Drew's came down here 2 or 3 times to see actual real snow. You should do that actually this year. Have you ever seen real snow?
Yeah.
Have you?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. I was gonna say you should come get stuck down here with me.
I've been in Russia. It's 10 feet deep.
You've been to Russia, really?
Or it's 10 feet deep.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's amazing. Well, what was you there
That was
for?
very amazing.
I was gonna say,
dude.
what was you there for? Let's rephrase that.
Right?
Go to Colorado in the mountains.
Yeah, I want to do that. I want to do that for sure. Go to Colorado, get stuck up in the high parts.
Breckenridge.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's nice.
Are you still there, Joe, or are you froze? Because you look pretty froze to me, sir.
No, he's there, man. He's excited. can
I was
tell.
being still.
He was listening to us.
I've seen
So-
a decent snow in maybe 3 times in 27 years. Wow. Wow.
What? He's in South Carolina. We got more than that in Mississippi, man. I read about it in the rule book in like 1993. They got snow in Mississippi.
This year is supposed to be pretty nasty down here for a snowfall.
Man, you know what?
That's what they
man,
said.
If they say that, you just not count them.
Yeah, I don't know anymore. I mean, seriously, I really honestly don't know. Better people. You know, and we kind of actually talked about that.
We
and
have it.
hope
It's
so.
called Iron Man. But the reason you don't see it out with base wars is because we don't have a judge network.
But
Judges are in sound quality. They're hard to come by. It's not that hard to come by.
that's limited in ourselves, though.
Well-
we need to figure out a way to stop that.
No, it's not that.
Okay, we need to
It's,
talk about that because I thought about that.
Let's take facts, okay?
Me and you could do that.
Would not ask you to come drive 100 miles or 200 or whatever for nothing, for no money,
No,
right? That's why we charge an entry fee. Well, so let's take a SQ event where I'm at.
mhm.
If you got 10 people, you'd be right. You just can't afford. I personally can't afford to pay a judge to come
Why not make our judges
I'll tell you why.
aware
I did that.
enough?
So let me give you this this scenario, which was a factual scenario. I would even say Pensacola, Florida, in 2016 or 17. I did our Ironman class, so I had only 3 or 4 vehicles. I went to judge those 3 or 4 vehicles, so I walked away from my tent, which was SPL, right? And we were at a racetrack, and so when I finished judging, when I got out of those vehicles, the last vehicle, the owner of the track standing there looking at me with his hands on his hips like, my people can't get to the infield. Point is, you can't run an SPL show and judge SQ cars at the same time. You just can't do it.
Not for most shows, so I would agree with you 100%.
So
there's a very few shows that you could, but no, I agree with you on that.
You got to have some time. It takes some time to judge.
To be able to relax.
No. That's just listening. That's one thing. But to judge the install takes time, right, Joe?
Yeah.
I mean,
Yes.
You have to,
aspects. That
Joe, let me ask you a question. How many subs do you have?
All of them.
12?
12? I got 12, 15, Joe.
Yeah, he's got 12. How many amps do you have?
12.
I got 12 bass amps right now. I have 3 high amps, but I will have 8 more high amps coming soon.
So let me rephrase. How many speakers are in your van with all your Rogue audio installed?
50.
No, I have more than that in highs. 12,
so
24. I will have close to
question,
100 plus speakers when it's done.
So Joe, how many?
Positive.
What kind of screws did you use? Phillips or flats or Torx or what?
It's a mixture. Everything.
All right.
Yeah.
So Joe, if I were judging your vehicle for an install, one of the first things I look at once I get past the basics are your screw heads lined up.
Yeah.
No,
They
not
all
different.
have to be perfectly straight up and down.
You will not judge my vehicle ever.
Right.
No,
You're
I
not
agree.
judging my vehicle.
This takes
I would agree with you because when I
dude.
used to inspect apartments, and sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you. The same
I
thing.
have a buzzer for this
With
at
the-
home. I put on my little board. It's a interrupt me.
with the light switch. So, I mean, when they do the,
You need to get a shocker.
A shot collar. That's it.
The electricians do the same thing when they're wiring up light switches and electrical outlets and all that stuff too. The screws, a true electrician would want them screws to be straight up and down.
Right.
It's OCD for us, I think,
Right.
but
Well,
it's
I do it to judge the people. What's their attention to detail? But anyway, that's sound quality, and so it takes a long time to really judge them. Is your heat shrink exactly the same? I mean, that's exactly the same length. That kind of thing matters to me. I don't want to see a half-inch
You're
here.
stressing
and a
me
2.
out just talking about it.
I can't take it, right? So it needs to be right, or it don't need to be. So, and that's where I'm at. That's probably why I don't get to judge anymore. They fired me.
I can see why.
Right. Yeah. Jimmy's put the microphone on me. I guess he want me to preach, but it ain't Sunday. It's Monday.
Amen. No, I mean, I do agree. He's absolutely
Sound quality takes a long time, so we don't have the manpower, the interest. There's not a lot of sound quality competitors out there right now.
Is it
Right. I would love to do it because I love a sound quality competition. That is me.
I got a question.
Mm-hmm.
Who cares what you
Who
get?
would bring a stunt wall as a sound quality build?
An idiot.
What? Say that again. Say that again. Wait.
An idiot.
Hold on. Say that again, Jason.
Who would bring like a van with a stunt wall in the back of it and the doors done up front for a sound quality as far as that goes?
A non-sound quality competitor.
He said an idiot.
So
He tried to clean it up. He said an idiot.
Well, no, look, some pretty basic things with sound quality is you commented the doors. The doors, if you got any sense at all, don't have any speakers in them really, unless you just have to.
Hold on now. I disagree with you.
So
You can,
With time alignment, a good set of door speakers sound amazing if they are done right.
Let me tell you something.
If they are done right.
There ain't no time alignment in the world
Come on,
that
tell
can
me
make
about
a
it.
door speaker sitting beside you sound like it's up on the stage. Now, you might do a kick panel and try to raise that. You might throw some tweeters behind you, and behind you try to raise that stage. But ain't nobody going to do it with doors.
That's how they did that back in
wait. Why?
What do you mean, why? Why?
If you've got the bass, okay, if you've got the subs in the cone area inside your vehicle to actually make that bass sound off outside that vehicle, you mean to tell me you don't think a stunt wall with like a big fourth order horn or something could be sound quality? It would be sound quality 50 foot away.
Have you? Well, okay.
I
there's
put away. Yeah.
Hold on.
Disagree with
No,
you.
but
yes,
but here's the point.
Yes,
I'm fist to school you
Yes,
as to
and no.
why.
Yes,
What's the wavelength of what size speakers you have on your stunt wall? 15s, 10s.
I'm gonna have a lot of 10. I'm gonna have a lot of 10s, 8, 6.5 squeakers, horns.
You're gonna have a lot of different
Yeah, it's gonna
wavelengths,
be-
right? Now, Joe. Now, are we talking at 10 feet? Or are we talking at 50 feet or 100 feet? So I'm just telling you something. The stuff that I'm talking to you right now, not half of them don't know that bullshit, and they tune it for 2 feet away, and it sounds like dog dirt.
Right.
So are you going to tune it for 10 feet, 20 feet, 50 feet, or 100 feet?
I'm talking about when
Amen.
when we said that you'd take 3 judges to judge a sound quality vehicle. You got 3 different opinions of a vehicle. I'd rather be able to hear a vehicle from 20 foot away and everything sound clear and actually loud than I would sitting in a vehicle with a flat response any day of the week. But that's my personal preference.
I like mine a little bass heavy too. I get you. Right? I don't like flat.
Well, see, and I agree with that too because when it comes to my builds, I can't say I have ever had a true sound quality build because most sound quality builds don't like that end where it's like over heavily bass. They want it to be kicked back down and they want it to fairly. Me, I want to be able to feel the bass, and maybe that's just because I'm old school. But I want the mid, the highs. I want everything else, but I want that little bit of extra thump on the end. And most sound quality builds don't
Some of the
have.
best things I've ever heard were stunt walls. Some of the best things I've ever heard were stunt walls at shows.
You fell and bumped your head, sir. Hold on, no.
Was you at Slam last year?
You fell and bumped your head.
I'm not talking about all of them. I'm not talking about all of them. There's like a couple out there tuned correctly, okay, and at lower volumes sound excellent.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hold on, Drew Jones. I mean, hold on now.
Who are the ones that sound excellent?
Well, they had that one build. Help me. It's one of the big names out there. It's one of the big names. It wasn't PRV. It wasn't.
Did you hear the?
You know what?
cadence?
Stephen Duncan. How about that? How about them apples? Stephen Duncan.
Hell, I ain't heard a sound wall from his. All I hear is right.
Sub's done.
All I hear is, man, I hope this don't hurt too bad, and that's inside my head, right?
Amazing build.
Yeah.
Amazing build. I'll give you that. But
No, listen.
never
So
leaves it.
literally, for me myself, Cody Cumbia's Hellcat.
McLaren had a vehicle that was all built up. It had a big fourth order on the inside. It had stunt wall on the back. Everything opened up, had horns, mids, highs everywhere. That thing sounded amazing.
Okay, so I heard one it's an FJ Cruiser. It's down in South Florida. We'll probably see it at Beatdown, maybe. It's a DS18 build. Dude, listen, I was putting my tent up on a Friday before the show on Saturday and Sunday. It was for Slam Fest, which is a really big show down there.
Talk about stunt walls. I'm going to face my stunt wall right at that tent.
This thing was playing, and it sounded so good, dude. I left my tent to walk out and see what it was. It sounded awesome. But I was to tell you something. That's pretty rare for those things to sound good. John Kent does a good job.
This is Base Wars. We talk about base, not SQ. Y'all losing viewers. Cool. Base. We don't care about SQ. Listen. All right. Y'all are loud.
Right.
No, I mean, all honesty, we do appreciate you guys. It's
Who do we appreciate?
everybody.
I'm just.
Everybody, come on. I appreciate.
I thought you. I don't know if you're talking about VS18 guys or stunt wall guys because it kind of pissed me off. To be honest with you,
Well,
because they get me shut down a lot of times. But
Dan Curran, yeah.
no, Dan's not loud enough. To get anybody shut
Dan
down.
is the only one around here that runs a stunt wall loud enough to matter. Until I bought my vehicle.
Well, let me just tell you something.
Until I bought my vehicle, and Jason bought his vehicle,
If,
and that's all about to change.
I don't know what he did with my bag, but it was over there. But I got these things. They're called eargasm.
Just because
earbuds.
you're old.
No, it's not because I'm old. Because I have to go to South Florida where they got stunt walls out the wazoo, and they don't know how to tune them. They don't have John Kent.
But you can't talk to nobody, though.
You can't talk to nobody. That's why I wear the earbuds.
That's the reason.
I like to talk to people, though.
That's the reason why at Slamology
you better stay up north here where everybody's quiet.
I just told him to turn this shit
You hear
around
me,
the other
Joe?
way.
I told him to stay up north where everybody's quiet.
Yeah, but 22 of them Base War awards for this year came down here with those quiet people.
But we
Jimmy. Hey,
Sir?
but imagine this for a second.
I still have the loudest nitro in the world. Drew Jones did not beat me. I still had the loudest nitro in the world.
No.
Jimmy Pittman did,
Well,
yes.
I thought he said
Had. Yes, I sold it because I got bored with it. Nobody could beat me.
Well, who was you
Drop
going
the
against?
Everybody, nobody could beat me when I had that nitro. I had the loudest Dodge nitro in the world, and it was proven.
Hey, Joe.
164.7 loudest.
This is a Yeti cup.
Send it, bitch. Send it.
My bad. I guess I should shut the mic. It says Yeti on it, right?
Jimmy brought
And
up all
I
the
have
shit.
the only Yeti cup that has like 9 ice cubes in it at whatever time it is in 29 seconds. What do you think, man? I don't think he gets it, man. But he will if he watches this later.
It's still right down the road, and I can go buy it back. What do you got?
I got a microphone in my face, man. Oh, you know what? Oh, no.
No, hold on now. That's not even fair. We're just having fun, to be truthful.
Yeah.
Like that.
Yeah, I'm drinking Dr. Pepper, dude.
I had one beer. I'm on my second one now. It's all good, though.
Keely told us to simmer down, man. Is she beside you?
She's in the other room with the boys, probably.
Right. Let's see. I like
because he's got like 12 of them.
Wally's stunt wall sounds pretty.
We quiet in the Midwest.
Man, what is that?
This could you
got a fancy computer, man. When I hit my right click, I don't have all that stuff. He's got web capture, web select.
Yeah, that's good.
What is add page to collections?
Pornhub, OnlyFans. Right. What? Is that Dan Kern's OnlyFans?
I think it is.
Hey, don't make me I'll pull the camera back and show. Exactly. Yeah, I got scared.
Let's see.
Hey, Jimmy brings up old shit.
You did say we were going to keep this live stream kind of short.
No.
3 hours.
We said that.
We're in 3 hours and 63 minutes last night. 3 hours and 63 minutes. That was short. I mean, seriously.
Let's
There's
see.
nothing shit about it. 10:20 at night.
And we got like 4 viewers.
That's the reason why they leave, because everybody
People
got to
watch
get up
it
in the
later,
morning.
though. That's what they tell me. Man, I missed it live, but I watch it later. Thank you, man. I appreciate it.
Damn, last night was 5 hours long? Yeah, you missed a great show.
Hey, what are you doing up so late anyway, since it's been whatever time it is? Man, you didn't have a clock on.
I don't go to bed till about 3 or 4.
So that's a couple hours.
I stay up all night.
That's
I do designs all night.
Okay. Because that's a quiet time for you when all the kids and the wife goes to bed, right?
What about the
Yeah.
horses? Do you have a horse?
Not no more. He sold
Yeah, we
the
got a
horse.
horse.
I thought you sold the horses. And, well,
Oh,
you
we got
still
a
got
horse.
a horse trailer. You have a horse trailer for sale.
We got rid of the horse trailer.
Oh, I see Keely post that yesterday.
Now it's going to lose all viewers.
She got rid of it.
No, these are all viewers, right?
Speaking of this show is record.
It is record time. I don't think we've ever been this long.
My hair's turning gray.
But Billy's never been there before. He's never graced our presence.
Billy's hair's turning gray because he's been sitting here so.
Jimmy finally broke a record.
Damn. Damn, shut up. Damn, I broke that record too. Asshole. Damn. That's fucked up.
Right.
I'm fucking up. Don't be a damn horse or a dog or a cat or a bearded dragon or some shit. With all your 12,000 animals.
One horse, 4 dogs, 2 cats, 2 bearded dragons.
Damn. I was joking, but damn.
One horse, 4
Hey.
dogs, 2 cats. Oh man, 2 bearded dragons. I knew y'all was a little different, man.
I knew y'all were kinky,
Them
but
dragons,
damn.
bearded dragons. Only different kind of people have bearded dragons. Ferrets.
I'll have some puppies for sale here soon.
Shut up.
Go big or go home, right?
He is home.
So Joe, I'm about to ask you a question. I'm just asking you a question, and if you don't want to answer it, just respond with a question of or with the statement
Or just a head nod.
that let's just switch it to ratios of
Ask me. I'll answer
SPL.
it.
How did you and Keely meet?
She said, come here,
Now,
bitch.
hold
He
on.
said, okay.
Hold on now. Hold on now. The question is, if you don't want to answer it, you talk about the ratios of the SPL enclosure.
She said, come here, bitch. He said, okay.
Exactly.
Right?
Yes,
No,
ma'am.
we just met through friends.
Met through friends. In what town?
All of them.
Mississippi.
Mississippi?
Home.
So both of y'all are from Mississippi?
No, she's from. She was born in California, and I was
Really?
born here.
At what
Yeah.
age did she leave California? So you got a California girl. David Lee Roth be proud.
Who's David Lee Roth?
I read about him in the history book. Right?
Who's David Lee Roth, old man?
So what brought her to Mississippi?
I mean, I guess her mom had work here.
So her family moved here when she was really young or not?
Yeah.
Jimmy's computer backed up. What was the answer?
It would be a lot cooler if you would just say
Yeah.
that she moved here because you have a big penis.
Hey, no. He's joking. We're going to strike that from the record and start over. Right? Yeah. So, did she come here as a young kid or a teenager or,
She came here when she was young.
Oh, yeah.
I didn't meet her. I didn't meet her until like a year before we got married. So we was together about a year or so before we got married.
Yeah. All right, cool. And y'all are in a small town in Mississippi. So if somebody come from California to
Yeah.
a small town in Mississippi, make anybody want to ask questions, right?
Yes.
What does she think about Mississippi? Or Mississippi?
It's hot as hell. Oh, everybody says.
We both ready to move.
She doesn't like.
We both ready to go to North Carolina. We like the
North
environment
Carolina.
up there.
Yeah. East Tennessee's nice too, but it's right there next to North Carolina. I'm with you. I really love it up there.
With the
12?
the crime rate in Mississippi. Rough.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, these southern states just getting kind of out of hand, to be honest.
Well, you guys have some kind of weird crime things happening in your town. That is legit truth, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Yeah. We should
So she was
understand.
watching. So if I got any of those questions wrong, I'm gonna be in trouble.
Yeah, no. She
He
said
was
she
putting me
moved here.
on the spot.
Yeah. That's the reason I
No,
talked
she
to you about
told
the
the truth.
ratios to give you an out. But
Billy
told-
said, "You want to talk about 53 hertz? I'm gonna show you."
right. Yeah.
Remember this is
Wow. 6 times a day. So yeah, she moved here when she was 3, but she still looks like a California girl. To be honest with you, you know, she got that all over tan. She don't look like a Mississippi girl. 6 times a day. Is that
If I come up
shooting?
missing,
Yeah. Right. Now, did y'all go to high school together since she's been here since she was 3?
Think his phone's overheating again.
Yeah, your phone's getting hot, man. Put it in the air conditioner.
It's gotta be it. There's wires running on. No, we're good.
No, you're good.
I never said stuff. Good. It's gotta be you, Joe. Get some air moving
probably
through.
my phone's at like 3% battery life.
Oh, yeah.
We're gaining viewers. Plug it back in.
That happens when you get married, man.
It is plugged in.
Oh, wow.
I know.
Samsung 22, brand new phone, ain't worth crap.
You will lie.
like my-
That's what Jimmy's got, an S22.
Yeah, and I love my phone.
Well, you would think, honestly, if they can't come up with a better name than the S22, how good can it be, right?
Still amazing. Whatever. I don't hear it.
Hey, the case is cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, it lights up, I think, on the back.
That's where I had all the cameras.
Oh, my God. That's got like 10 cameras on it.
It's got like 10 cameras on
Hey,
it.
that's the microphone.
Do you see it? Come on, talk to me. Talk to me. Come on, talk to me. Talk to me.
Right.
She's got it 22 as well.
Right. Is 22 the newest, latest, and greatest?
I think mine's a 21 or 22. Yeah, I believe so. Yes, sir. Billy, don't forget my award in KC. No, your award is staying here.
It's upstairs waiting on you to
I
come
told
pick
you,
it up.
as God is my witness, as I said earlier, your award is sitting here at my house right now.
Dave lives in Louisiana. He's in a town that if I told you the name, you wouldn't recognize it, so I'm not going to do it. But when you think South Louisiana, he's south of that.
You better come get your award. That's all I'm going to say.
Mm-hmm. He took 3 weeks off to go deer hunting, man. I don't think he's got time to come get his award. Maybe we can sell it, make some money.
I can't take them long drives. I don't hear that. You've been here. You did that, what? Not last year, but the year
Last
before.
time he and I
Year
drove all
before.
night to get here
Yeah.
after finals, yeah.
And you fell asleep to that.
I was
That
tired.
was bad. I couldn't have did that. There's no way.
Yeah, I was tired, man.
No way in hell.
That's the
I
last
could've
time I
did
did that.
No way.
Drive from one finals to up here the next day.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that
he
was
did.
tough, man.
I remember that.
100%.
man.
That was bad.
Stopped and ate at a Waffle House. I wanted to put my nose in my arm.
That was the day the transmission went out on the Suburban and the alternator went out on the Civic.
He drove all the way up here because he wanted to make sure all the trophies and everything was up here. Drove all the way up here, got up here, got like 1 or 2 demos, and was like, all right, give me a minute. And that minute turned into a couple hours.
Right.
But, I mean, God forbid. I couldn't do it. There was no
Yeah,
way in hell
it
I
was
could
rough.
have did that.
Dave helped me. I think it probably 3 or 4 in the morning. Dave took the wheel, and
Oh, Dave was asleep before you hit the driveway, though.
Right.
Oh,
Yeah.
let's be truthful. No, maybe not. He was. I couldn't have did it. Seriously. There's no way in hell. You guys are amazing with that one. Amazing.
Well, that's the last time I've done it. That's why I'm telling you, I take it easy now. So, like, will I be home tomorrow? I don't know.
Yeah.
Check back in at 1 o'clock. They'll probably still be going.
Nah. We won't.
Hold on now. I gotta go to work tomorrow, I think.
Mm.
No, I do. I'm joking.
I'm off.
Jimmy's still
tomorrow, so-
excited about breaking the record.
Yeah, he's going to keep it going.
Right? We're going to own this record.
Yeah, you said record?
We're down to
Where's
3
his-
people, though.
Somebody make
This
that
one.
man a ring.
Come on, everybody tag all your friends. Let's keep this going. We're only at 12. I bet you we can bust 22 tonight. Come on,
I'm
let's go.
We're
I'm
gonna
about
we're
to
gonna have
give-
to talk about something besides 53 hertz and sound quality.
Yeah, right.
All right, Joe, talk about your new build.
What-
All
I done
right,
did it. It's
thank-
sound quality and 53 hertz.
We've all talked about the same old shit, damn it. We need something different.
I got a 2003 S10 cab out back of the house.
Joe can tell you how to get an extended cab loud.
I think Joe should just deliver his little pink pickup to my house.
You know,
I've got Cash App for PayPal.
The truck is pretty. From the pictures I've seen,
Yeah.
that truck is pretty. I mean, seriously. I don't know if it
What
it
about
deserves.
cash in hand?
I don't know if it deserves to be raped.
All right.
I mean, seriously.
I got this.
I don't think
Uh-oh.
it deserves to be raped.
Let's see. I got this. So,
All right.
do you use Cash App?
Yeah.
You use Cash App?
No.
You sent me the money for your headline, or not the headliner, but your carpet. Remember?
So,
I don't, Cash App. I don't know what Cash App is. I'm too old for that shit.
Joe, you see that right there? It says Joe Price. Joe, what the hell? Mid base, really?
King mid bass, you got that right. Above 53 hertz.
Right. So, Joe, I'm coming home tomorrow, so it might be another day by the time I can pick it up. But did I not just pay Joe for the pickup?
Well, it's still sending. Yep, there it went.
Joe, I got confirmation. I'm picking it up Thursday, all right? I appreciate you, Joe. I do like the truck.
I'm gonna keep the money and you ain't getting nothing.
I'll send you pictures whenever I break the world record with it for SPL.
He sent me $1. For the and the low payments, you know. 48 low payments.
Hey, I'm good. Hey, dude, I am seriously good at $1 a month. I promise you I can handle that. Right?
One easy payment at $1 a month.
By the time you hit 95, you may not have this paid off.
Right? Right. I don't care if I ever pay it off. Kind of like that Snap-on plan. You just pay forever, right?
Hey,
Cost of doing business.
as long as you
$100
keep
a
paying
week.
on it, it's still yours and it's
Right,
still yours, and we
right,
all are happy.
Right?
Right? I mean, seriously.
No, there's a new slogan for
Just like a
Snap-on.
house.
Hey,
He's right.
I got
though.
a serious question.
How long before he takes the keys? How many months? If $1 a month, how many months?
That's Friday, dude. That's days.
No, $1 a month. How many months before we get the keys? I mean, I'll give him $10 right now.
I mean, he's
paid my
old.
No,
I paid my down.
He better pay it off in time.
I give you $10 right now. That'll
Right.
pick you up the
Hey,
$10.
I paid my down payment. I pick it up Friday.
You could try.
Right?
Just like motherfuckers. I hate you.
Well,
Oh,
I won't have to feed my shepherds for a week.
I don't know that. You got like 12 of them too. Beautiful dogs. Seriously, you got some amazing dogs out there.
Thanks.
Shepherds are pretty.
hey, man.
The shepherds
thing-
are pretty.
In the South, we call them dang horses.
No, them shepherds are pretty. Them are pretty.
I,
Pretty shepherds.
I
For
haven't
sure.
seen the dogs.
Oh, the dogs are pretty. Pretty.
So, Joe, I got a window from a van. I paid $125. I shared it with you, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So that was it worked out. I got it put in. The door latch, on the other hand, was $450.
Ouch.
Door latch.
That's crazy.
Isn't it? It flicks and holds the door closed. I thought about just putting a rubber strap on. For $450.
Right. I mean, at this point, though, I think everything we do is going to be like retarded. I'm sorry. My daughter said it's a hate word. Very expensive.
So
From
my phone ain't charging, so it's probably gonna cut off. But if it does, I love you guys. Have a good night, and I enjoyed talking with all of y'all.
Yeah, we had a good
That's
time.
no
Thank
excuse. You're not going nowhere. I appreciate you too. Keep playing.
I got it plugged into a fast charger, but it's just steadily going down.
Yeah, no, you've hit that point where we're at. Oh, we just gained a viewer. We're at 9 again. Oh, what?
All right.
That's funny.
What does that say?
Yeah.
3 hours and 32 minutes?
Yeah.
Oh, 33 minutes.
We got to shoot for 4 hours.
We have, and let me explain. I don't know what Temple's doing. Okay, but Keely is there with you. Brett is he needs to go to bed because his ass got to get up early in the morning. David's at work. Keely's there. Those are there's Kraft. I haven't seen Kraft in like a long time. But
I'm in
everybody.
bed.
Oh yeah, you're already there, huh? But you got to get up. You gotta work, right? You got to design.
I mean, yeah. Yeah, I got some tonight I got to knock out.
Right. So, all right. So I'm putting 12-12s in my van week after next, and I got a tent that makes one of my boxes got to be like 8 inches deep. The speaker's at least 6 inches deep. Good luck, man. Let me know how it works out because I need to know.
Can you put your chair on the roof rack?
No,
In all seriousness?
no.
No, seriously?
Weather, theft, no. Tent's $2,000.
But if it's
It going in the van.
But if it's up there and strapped on, the weather doesn't matter because you're.
I know thieves are lazy, but no, it's going in the van.
No, I agree. Absolutely.
We're gonna be doing something. We might grind that magnet down.
And
It's cut off.
Oh, he's gonna play his hunting game.
Yeah.
Right. So hey, look, hit Kraft up. Hit that. Show that one. No, you're right. So listen. So Straight Base is having their meet, but Base Wars we will be in Homa at that show at the grand finale. So and I said this a little bit. Man, nobody's here. How many people are here?
We had 9
I'm gonna
viewers.
say it again anyway. If you're coming to the show in Homa, you got to go to the registration gate and pay that money, or else if you don't have that decal, you'll be asked to leave. You have to go get a decal. You got to pay to be there. I mean, it costs this thing costs $30,000, somewhere around about, for us to be there. Give the man his money for us having that awesome location.
Please and thank you.
All right.
I'm just sitting here on the couch. All right. I think we have
So
we're gaining
listen.
viewers. I mean,
So-
what the hell?
Right. So listen. I went to Sundown Show. Hit Kraft again. I went to Sundown Show and I come back and he pulled up there and I know many people up there because we had not been there before, but or maybe once before, I can't remember. But
Yeah,
I got all the way back home to Alabama, man. It's the middle of the night. I think Jordan was with me, and man, we passed his car on the side of the road, and I was like, "Dang, man, we can't just leave him." So we turned around, but he was right there at the bridge. It was 13 miles across that bridge to go back, to then turn around and come back 13 miles to him. Anyway, and he was in the car. The motor had let go, and he had called somebody for some help and stuff. But yeah, so he hung with us at
awesome story, yeah.
right. Yeah, I bet he did think it was awesome, but he had somebody coming already to rescue him.
You talking about the one down in Florida? The
No,
bridge?
no. It was it's in Alabama, right north of Mobile.
Yeah.
There's a bridge there, but by the time if you
I know which bridge you're talking about, the one that goes all the
well,
way across.
it's not. No, that's a Louisiana one, I think. about. But
Yeah, okay, baby.
this one's not very popular. It's on Highway 65 or Interstate 65. But yeah, so me and Jordan passed me like, was that so and so? Like, so we're gonna turn around and check on him. Well, it was miles up to the next exit, but we're gonna do it. We're gonna leave somebody hanging. And so we come back, and there was a place to turn, but you know, it's like don't turn here kind of thing. So we didn't.
You didn't do
So
it.
I went on and we hit that bridge, and dude, it was 13 more miles up there to before we could exit, and then 13 miles back to him, a roundabout.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
It was a long time.
Mobile River Bridge. There you
Yeah,
go.
absolutely.
Yeah,
It was like I did hit something with my little pay.
yeah. So, but anyway, we did it. We come back, and we couldn't. I don't say we couldn't help him. He didn't want to go with us. He had somebody come.
That's amazing that at least you guys took the time and effort.
Yeah.
to turn around and go
We
back for it.
honestly we
That's
didn't.
pretty
I don't know if it would have made a difference to us because we ain't gonna leave somebody hanging on the side of the road. But we didn't know that it would be 30 minutes or 40 before we can get to him.
hours.
Yeah. Because you got to realize, middle of the night, we're driving from North Carolina too. We was tired. It was probably 1 o'clock in the morning, something like that. So I know he was tired.
Absolutely.
You know.
Absolutely. For sure.
Yeah. All right. Sign us off, man. Play some awesome videos that
Talk to you. Talk to them. Tell them how much we love them and we appreciate them, and you guys are awesome. And
I'm
Base Wars
curious
rules.
at who the 8 people that's watching. I think StreamYard lying to us. I don't think we got 8 people.
I think they just
I
want to
think
say
the only person watching us is Jason Lucas.
Base Wars rules.
You've heard of the Base Wars organization. You've probably considered competing in the Base Wars organization. Friends, it's time to pull the trigger. Base Wars will be attending Slamology, the world's largest automotive and music festival. Yes, friends, you heard that correct. For the first time, Base Wars will be attending Slamology. This is very exciting news, so don't miss your chance to compete with us. You'll enjoy our atmosphere and our laid-back style of competing. Those of us from Slamology, Base Wars, Kicker, and Sky High look forward to seeing you at the world's largest automotive show and music festival, June 10th through the 12th at Indianapolis, Indiana.